in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, USA, USA. Hope you're all having a great day. Yeah, baby. It's a big one. So ended yesterday with a question on Michael Duke, looking for a Ike dollar, and I found some. So I want to make sure if Michael Duke is here today, we get him an Ike dollar. There we go right there. There's one right there. Let me find the best one here. Got a few of them to pick from. They're all bicentennial. That's decent. Decent. A lot of them are circulated, but they're Ikes. That one's okay. Good to have you all with us. There, that's better. 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 Yeah. Not good at all. Good. Got a few here to choose from. 76D. 76 Philadelphia. We got some Ikes. Ikes are back with a brand new invention. Ike's baby. What's going on? The Duke. Good to see you. Do you want the Philadelphia or Denver Bicentennial? It's up to you. Philadelphia or Denver Bicentennial. The Duke. The Philly or the Bi. Do you have one of, and do you need the other one, or how's it? Yeah. Gary McCord, good to see you. Nate Dog, welcome. Gotta put you blue so I can see your name. There we go. And Michael Rose is here, and Kitty Mr. Hedgehog is here. Diana McMahon is here. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you. Got a bunch of rolls of $50 to go through to try to make some $50 pairs today. I do have the Philadelphia, so you need a Denver. We'll get you a nice Denver here. Nice looking Denver. That's okay. See here. Much better. Much better. Much better. There's one for the Duke. We got one for the Duke over here. I don't even know what that was, but we did that one. All right, 1976D. Type 2. Ike for the Duke. There we go. It's a way to start off a live stream. Got to get caught up from the night before. I just got to find a thing to wrap it up with. Wrap it up. Roll it up. Happy birthday to Jared today. Jared's birthday today. I got a package in the mail for another person. So Rodney, if you're not Rodney, Raymond, for you. And then Jared, we're going to talk about where to get supplies for your birthday. So we're going to talk about where to get 2x2s and what was the other thing? It was the 2x2s and something else. Was it the tubes? I don't remember. Hold on here. It's been a long time. Let's put in the Duke so I don't forget. If I don't write it down, I won't write it down. That's how that works. Good to see you, Turtle Pays and Kathy Keith, Nate Dog and SLS. Thank you, Diana McMahon, for the super chat. Just before we go on, we got to find our crimpers here. We're going to make sure we push the staples down as far as we can get them. We're going to go through these $50 and make some half pairs coming up. So I'll make sure none of these have staples out. Like that one had one little lip. This one has all four of them out. Tonight is Wednesday night here in Las Vegas. I have $60 in free play at the Tuscany. We'll see how this thing goes and see what happens there. We may go play our 60 free and do ladies night at the same time. I don't know about Keno over there. We haven't really done Keno over at the Tuscany. We may go to the Tuscany, play our $60 on the poker, and then take it over to the other place to play the Keno. We may not. We'll see what happens. All depends on many, many things. Happy hump day indeed. If you were with us last night, hopefully you had as much fun as I did. It was a blast, except for, well, I guess even spilling the water was fine. Let's make a couple more of these for later. We have the Bicentennial Philadelphia. No major scratches. It is circulated. Yeah, it's Jared's birthday today. Happy birthday to Jared. This is 1976 Type 2 Ike. And Find me a better one. That one's scratched. It's not too bad. They are all, it's got bad on the back. Bad on the back. And that one will work there too. So we got one of each. The see-through squares, the 2x2s with the cardboard, and then there was something else. I already forgot. We'll figure it out here in just a moment. Jared said, "Thank you, Coach." It was anyway, my brain is shot today, so I apologize. 1976D Type 2 Ike. One of each available tonight for our giveaways coming up soonish or laterish. Plus some $50 giveaways, etc., etc., etc. King and I. All right, let's go to eBay first because you wanted to see where I got stuff. All right, tell me again what it was. I can pull up the email. Oh, brother-in-law got to go in for heart surgery bypass. Just wish everybody would pay for him. Just wish everybody would pay for him. Thank you. I already sent a check, David. I already sent a check. All right, let's go to eBay. All right, so Jared, what are we looking for? Oh, you like the noonish video today? Cool. We got some Arizona videos coming up for the next several days, so hopefully you enjoy those. Some reliving the memories of our first starting live stream. That's after I'd moved to Vegas, but we were still living in Arizona. It was those trips back and forth and hanging out with Mrs. Cash in Arizona. Just got a few of them. I found them. So there we go. Let's go to 2x2s. 2x2. So they're called 2x2 holders. 2x2 coin flips work right here. So you get 2x2 coin flips. And depending on how many you're looking for, there's people that sell them in anywhere from 100 pieces, 600 pieces. This one they get a little of each. You got penny, nickel, dime, quarter, half. So for 600 pieces, $21.55 free delivery. Here's 600 pieces, $22.99 free delivery. 200 pieces, depending on how many you think you're going to need. The nice 600 piece one, you get a little bit of every one. I don't know how many silver dollars you're going to have, so you may not need those. So you might want to mix and match some of the other ways. You can always suggest to them, like here's 10 assorted size for $51.99. Maybe you pick and choose. I just want the quarters. I just want the halves. Whatever it might be. Whatever you're going to collect, get a hold of them that way. That's one thing. And then the other thing was the nickel rollers. That's right, the rollers, the paper wrappers. Coin roll wrapper. Coin roll wrappers. Here we go, with a W. So those are like there. So again, you can buy them in 400 pieces. You got your quarter, nickel, dime, penny, 100 of each for $11.99. There's different types. There's the pre-rolled ones like this that are pre-tubed. I like those sometimes. It's so much easier than trying to bust those babies open. They're a little more expensive because they're pre-rolled. That's something that works for a lot of people. And there's a bunch to pick from. So you just shop around for the best price, easiest shipping. This one comes with the sorter tubes, which again, they're neat, but I would always verify, so I'm counting them anyway. But you can get the sorter tubes and the wrappers. They're $11.49 for that one. Here's one for $11.50. Same price, basically. But a lot of different options, and this is where I buy mine. That way I know that they're coming from, these are usually solid dealers who've been doing it for a long time. Here this one's at 12,000 feedbacks, 2,000 feedbacks, and so on, 51,000 feedbacks. So that's how you do it right there. That's how you do it. Go to the bank and ask for them. You can do that too. But if you're not able to travel, let's say you're unable to go to the bank, then this is a way to do it. Exactly. Very cool. Happy birthday to you. That's fantastic. Another year on this awesome earth doing things with stuff and people. Appreciate y'all hanging out tonight as we get underway. How about that 120? Okay, this is the question on the thumbnail tonight. The conspiracy of 120. Or is it just a coincidence? What do you guys think? So silver shot all the way up to over $120 an ounce and then collapsed. All right, how about that? Bitcoin shot up well over 120,000 and then collapsed. Then oil shot up over 120 a barrel and then collapsed. What is it about the 120? Is it a government conspiracy? Is it a banker's conspiracy? Is it purely coincidental? And when you take one of each and you put it together, equals 360. 120 plus 120 plus 120 is 360. That's a full circle. There you go. So this, it's just a pure coincidence, pure coincidence. Possible manipulation, possible money grab. But what I would do is I'd keep that in mind next time there's a run. And if we break through the 120 barriers on any of these, then you probably have another good run to the 180. Because then you'll have one or two of them hit the 180 and collapse, because that's another 360. Just something to think about. It's odd, isn't it? Everything's circular. They're 360 degrees in a circle. Coins are circular. Think it's a conspiracy? I just think there's a trigger point there. Is it a psychological trigger point? Is it a financial trigger point? Just something that we've noticed here on this channel that many other channels have not noticed. I know that Oregon, Ohio, other states that start with vowels do not know these things, but consonant states, we're all over it. So there you go. Good to have you here. We got all these rolls to go through. We're going to try to put some 2x2s on these coins and then put them into giveaways. Also a chance to go back through and see if we really want to keep all these. So many bicentennials that we kept. We really don't need them. Really don't need them. Nobody wants them. I thought there'd be a huge demand for them, but guess what? There isn't. So some of the ones we had yesterday, here's a, start putting them together up on top here. I'm going to take our rules list. These are the rules. Free giveaway tonight. It's absolutely free. Absolutely free right there. It's free for anyone that is a channel member, free for anyone who's a channel subscriber, free for anyone that wins a contest that are free, and anyone sponsored on a super chat for free, and we free name add-ons as we choose to. It's free, so no purchase necessary. If you're not happy, we'll give you your free back at any time. That's right, Mike Carr, no stinking rules. Then we do channel members. We got a full wheel of just channel members, got super chatter spins, contest winner spins, etc. You must be present to win. Sometimes we wait, sometimes we don't. It is what it is. No crying. There's no crying in coin collecting. Can be any number of spins at any time. No specific set number. Sometimes there's more, sometimes there's less. Depends on the prizes too. Yesterday we gave away a silver $0.50. Sometimes it's other stuff. We've spread it out more. You never know. We will fix it and rig it as necessary, subject to change at any time with or without warning. Anniversary entries, let's say you've been a channel member for 8 months. You get 8 entries for that one that comes up with the green. We'll put you on there. Prizes will change often at random. This is not a YouTube promotion. You must send your mailing address to stevedennis2121@gmail.com. stevedennis2121@gmail.com. The post costs are enormous, but thanks. Not sure what that means. We do a lot of but thanks over here too. Island Jenny, if you're out there, I need your address. I went to the area where your address was, and it's gone now on my phone, so I apologize, but I got some stuff for you. Please send me your address, Island Jenny. If you're not here, please help me remember to tell her. Must be 18 or older here in the United States of America, where the postal rates are enormous and outrageous. Okay, let's get going here. Let's open our first roll as soon as we separate, like 2079. Kind of put them in a little bit of an order here. So we'll do the 70s, the 2000s, the 90s. So 70s, 80s, and 90s, 2000s, some 90s. Got some cool looking 80s. We had trouble finding the 85 the other day. I found a few of them here. Yeah, got to fill up all the. Oh, I can't imagine your cost driving across country right now. That's got to be horrible. 80s and 90s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. Lots of 80s. 70s, we have quite a few that we're going to try to put those matched sets together today. A lot of demand for older half dollars. Coach, can you send me your mailing address? I want to send. Oh, cool. Our mailing address. Yes, 921 South Main Street. Let me type it in here as well. 921 South Main Street. 921 South Main Street. Las Vegas, Nevada. 89101. The mailing address for the channel, once again, (921) South Main Street, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89101. Thank you very much. There we go. Sending it. Cool. Good to have you all. Hey, Shroonrat, good to see you again. Thanks for being here. Yes, good to have you here. 96. So we have 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. Then we have the not intended for circulation stuff. Then we have the 20s, 2020s over here. So kind of broke down, kind of a system, kind of. But lots of 80s, lots of 70s that we need to complete sets. Got 82s and 83s, lots of the 82s and 83s. The 90s are some toned coins in here as well. We'll take a look at those. 2002 is a not intended for circulation. That goes up here. The 90s, 23, 88, 96, one of each decade there. Half dollars are fun because they're big chunks of metal and they're worth at least 50 cents a piece. Imagine collecting pennies, trying to find pennies worth 50 cents a piece, but yet you have these coins already worth 50 cents. He called me a shroon rat. Who called you a shroon rat? What's your name? It says it right there, shroon rat. There we go. All right, let's get into these guys. First tube of the night, Bicentennial. Shroon tat. Shroon tat? What's a shroon? Is like a shroon tattoo? Like mushroom? That'd be mushroom. Hope everybody this evening is doing well and blessed. Thank you, David Blakeleys, for being here. If it's shroon tat, I will butcher it multiple times, so be ready and be prepared. Looking for bicentennial pairs. Bicentennial Philadelphia and Denver's. Looking for any with a nice toning on them. There's a real nice one right there, Denver. There we go. Yeah, it's health issues out there. There's a lot of them. Sorry if I made light of it. Apologize, but sucks. Can't wait to get my copay for my MRI coming up on Monday. They're going to wait to the last minute to tell me. That's nice of them. But it just depends on your insurance or lack thereof. There's a pair. There's PNDs of the half dollars for 1976. So the question is, do I need the rest of these? Do I want the rest of these? And is there any that can go back into circulation? Like that one's got some crappy back on it. These are probably the best ones we pulled out of the stuff earlier this year, so they all look pretty good. These would be, that's a bad one. Get that one away. Throw that one back. Back. We're going to cull the herd here. Kennedys are always fun. Hector, I sent you the email back. Thank you so much for your email. Put that in there like that. These guys go in my pocket. Oh, man. Put you guys up here. 70s. Go to the next tube. These say clad on them, but I think that's just the way the roll came when we got the rolls off of eBay. I have an appointment with your eye doctor on Monday. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. 1982 Denver. Love the 80s. Bicentennial. 18. 24 with some toning on it. Don't know if I like that toning though. We're going to put it off to the side. 23p. 18 was supposed to be a not intended for circulation. I think they put a bunch in circulation. I think they made extras just to put them in circulation, even though they weren't supposed to. That's just my theory. It's like 6 million of them. Well, I'm off tonight. No, there are the key Ikes. Maybe I need to bigger. But I thought there were Ikes. Well, there were Ikes earlier. We had Ikes out earlier. These are now the Kennedys. We started with Ikes. We're on to Kennedys at this point. Don't forget, big giveaway at the end of the month, what's it called? Thomas Jefferson Coinage and Currency Set. We're giving that away at the end of the month for anyone $10 more super chat. Got the wheel tonight. Get that set up here, started off. Wheel. Got stories on the flamingo thief. He appeared in court today. Oh, you're not losing it. No, we did have Ikes out earlier. The Ikes, and now we're doing the Tykes. We got the wheel from yesterday. I said we're going to go ahead and spin it. I probably should have put these down here. Let me rearrange what we're doing here. We're going to spin it just on the off chance people are here. I'm going to give a prize away early on for those of you that were on the wheel yesterday. This was my comment as we were going away yesterday. So let me pull these back down here, what we were doing earlier. Need a bigger office. You over there. The 1980s. White shrink to fit jeans. It's the 19. Oh, they fell down. All right, here we go. First spin of the night. This is from last night's Wheel of Names. Hope you guys are here. We're gonna have a few items that you can pick from. Few items to pick from. We have some of the $half pairs that we have. Let me show you what we got here. You can pick the 1997 Kennedys. We got the 1980s, 72s, 76. You got the quarters from 74 uncirculated. You can have one of the Ikes. One of the Ikes, P or D. Ike 1976 P or D available. Here we go. Must be present to win. One spin only. If nobody's here, we move on. Here we go. First spin of the night. Got the 97 quarters, 2004 nickel, Kennedy's 2425, Puerto Rico quarter. John Medina and Luis Carrillo. Are either one of you here? John Medina, Luis Carrillo. Are either one of you here? If so, you get the pick. It's from last night's wheel. Got the 1989, 1982, 1977 Kennedys. Lots of different Kennedys. Tonight's theme is Kennedys and the 120 theory. I said theory, not Siri. Hey, Siri, can you define theory? Thank you. Please don't read it out loud to anybody. Okay, no, neither one here. Let's do one more just cause. Spin it again. Uh-huh. Very nosy. Steve B or Aria Ariel. Steve B, Aria Ariel, are you here? And we'll do one more just cause. Must be present to win. It's from last night's wheels. This is all our channel members and all our people that participating last night on the live stream, doing a few extra spins just because. There we go. Discerning Light and Twisted Alien. Twisted Alien. These all seem like flavors of a Snapple drink, huh? Can I get the Twisted Alien and a side of Discerning Light? All right, no winners. All right, we thought we'd give it a shot. Let's start the new wheel. The new wheel starting now. Thank you all for being here last night and coming back today. So we got DMAC on the wheel. DMAC on the wheel. 5 times tonight for a PayPal. DMAC. And DMAC. Thank you so much. DMAC. There's some names on there possibly. Let me double check. I didn't even look at it. One moment. Coach doesn't pick. What does that mean? No winners. Pick me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't pick. It's the wheel. It's random. All you have to do is win a contest, be a subscriber. There's so many different ways to win. Just hang out. You could be a winner. Hang out. You could be a winner. Just hang out. Guess what? You could be a winner. DMAC says, double dip. Please add Richard Tucker and even smaller change. You got it. Richard Tucker. And even smaller change. Even smaller change on the wheel. Thank you so much, Dynamic Man. Super chats. All right, 5 times points tonight on the PayPal. Exactly. Now let's get back to it. We're going through these tubes, going through these rolls, trying to find any $half pairs that we can put together. They're collectible if there's any really cool looking ones. Like here's a slightly toned 1976. Slightly toned. Here's an ugly 1976. We're going to put that one back into circulation. We got the circle of death on that one. 18. This one's got some chemical problems with it. Something happened to the bubble boy there. That's got chemical damage to it. Put that back into circulation. They're not worth anything. They're cool looking, but they don't have a numismatic value. 97, 98, 97. Where's those 90s? Right there. 97 and 98s and 97s and 98s. Cool. So we'll have a couple of pairs of the 97, 98s. Those are mostly the Denver ones right there. Appreciate y'all hanging out. It's a beautiful night here in Vegas. 75 degrees right now. Hasn't cooled down yet. It was a hot, hot day. Hot, hot day. It was hot in a day at the same time. All right, this one's got crud on the edge. Is that a 74 or 71? It's an 82. Wow. 80s. We'll put together a couple of 80s sets. 83, 82, bicentennial, 18, bicentennial. Where's the 70s? Where'd you go? Over there. 18, a lot of 18s. The 83s, those are going to go into a tube right away. You got so many of those. 76s. Nice 83. 82. 82s and 83s and bicentennials. That's preferred dates for the channel, 82s and 83s and bicentennials. So we've been through this one. I'm going to zip it up. Sir, I have a few coins from Canada. Where do I see if they're worth anything? Depends on what kind of coins you got. I can help you right here. If you want to take a picture and email them to me even tonight, I'll be happy to show them online and talk about it. But certainly Canadian silver is 1967 and before. The old nickels and pennies have some value. We love to look at people's coins. So if you want to email right now and send it to me, some pictures, just some snapshots, stevedennis2121@gmail.com, stevedennis2121@gmail.com, and I'll open them up, put them online here, and we'll discuss them right now. Love Canadian coins. I grew up in Alaska. We used to spend Canadian coins as part of our currency, ebb and flow in Alaska. Just part of what we did. 7, 98, 7s and 8s. Some of these are real crappy. Some of those are real nice. 9, it's supposed to be, get down to 35 tonight in Kentucky. Dang. That can be chilly. It is still winter in some places. We keep forgetting that out here. All right, this also says clad on it. Riding with Mike says calm down. Not a chance in the world. I'm doing $50. I've half a stiffy already. 1978, that's a real nice one there. That one's definitely getting a 2x2. 2023, bicentennials, big scratches. 18, 24, 24 bicentennials. That one's scratched up. It's got a bad gash on it. This has got some red ink on it. Some people write on coins for whatever reason. We'd like to keep those. Coach, did you see my chat on the coins I got today? I did not. Let me go back to it. Hold on. Mary Firefly. Mary Firefly. Going back. Let me go back. Zooming back. Looking for. Welcome all the new people. Good to have you with us. We're on our way to 10,000 subscribers. We need you to hit that subscribe button. Going back. I wish you could scan by name on here. So hello, Lori. Before that one, possibly. QSK Shadow. I know this is coins, but I found my first Star Note $10 bill. Cool. Fantastic. What year was it? What is the giveaway tonight? It's going to be a lot of stuff tonight. A lot of stuff. A lot of different things tonight. It changes often. We're Mary Firefly. Have an appointment. Okay, eye doctor appointment comments. Was it before that? Welcome to Weedman. Yes, nickname is Shun Tat because I used to wear a Gilligan's hat all the time and I'm a tattoo. Oh, I get it. Got it. Okay, thank you. It took me a while to figure that out. I don't always look at the thing and I will always get your name wrong, so I apologize. Mary Firefly, I do not see the chat. If you could drop it in again, that would be great. Steve Foley's here. Good to see you, Steve Foley. Margie, welcome. And Coach, there's going to be a cold front. Yes, we already talked with Mrs. Cash. She's feeling better because the tornado threat is gone right now. It pushed its way through. Bicentennials. There we go. Mary Firefly. Yeah, okay. Let's keep going here. Got a bunch of these going to go back into circulation, which is good. Always get those back into the economy. Get them flowing. Senior assistant coach is here. Super senior coach will be here. Yes. Sometimes he's always just doing that lurking thing. Nasty weather this morning for Angie. I got to find the labels that Angie sent me this last time. I couldn't find them when I was mailing this week. I had to handwrite all my answers. Not fun. All right, this one looks like 80s and stuff here. You're good, brother, and you have a radio voice. Ever done radio? Yes, I used to make a living at radio. That was my thing. I was a sportscaster, an afternoon drive guy, all-night guy. I was the shock jock of Fairbanks, Alaska back in the day. It was a great job, great gig, and the chicks. Those labels are awesome. They certainly are. Makes it so much easier. We did a lot of things back in the day that were mind-blowing for a small town like Fairbanks, Alaska. We would do them in Arizona and then take them to Fairbanks. Is this a clipped planchet? This might be a government clipped planchet. We will double check here in a moment, or it could be damage to a coin. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Exactly. 83, 83, 83, 83, 83, and 83. We've cornered the market on 82s and 83s. We are the champions. Coach, I got a 20W quarter, 18 dime, and a 2025 nickel all shiny. Oh, cool. How did you get the quarter? That is fantastic. 20W, which one was it? And the 25 nickel all shiny. That's fantastic. Fantastic. I love those W's. We haven't found one in so long. Congratulations to you. Very nice. Those are pocket change there. This one's probably something we'll do last. All right, are we back? We are back. We are back. Stand by. There we go. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It does it every freaking Wednesday. Every freaking Wednesday it does it. But we are back. 83s, bicentennial. Don't panic. It's going to happen. There's a 98P, which we needed. Some 98s and 97 Philadelphias to make some match sets. Or 83s. There's 97Ps. We got the Ps and the Ds. We're in good shape here tonight. 97D. 23 P and D. And we gave that one, oh, and a nice 95 Philadelphia right there. So we did give away our 23 set yesterday, the P and the D. Good to have you all here. Pilkowski, nickel or dime, which coin is more rare to collect? The dimes suck, in my opinion. Not to have a strong opinion on it, but the dimes suck. There's nothing to collect. But with that said, if you're a brand new collector, collect dimes. Put yourself a set together. It should be easy enough. It'll be difficult in the 70s and the 60s coins to find nice ones. The 80s are getting tougher. The 90s are out there. But try to put a dime set together. It's cheap, only 10 cents a piece. But for nickels, you can go all the way back into the 30s, and sometimes buffalo nickels show up. Oh, we're going to keep that one. It's got a big mark on it. But I would collect nickels for sure, and dimes. That one's got a scratch on it as well. We were going to do it. We chose not to at the last minute. I'm going to put this 95 into a holder. So if you find nice coins, put them in holders like this. Keep them preserved. I love the nickels. Nickels are fun. They're inexpensive. You can accumulate lots of them. There's lots of great dates to collect. I think the Jefferson nickel set will be one of the most valuable sets long-term. Many reasons. One, people didn't collect them for the longest time. And then two, there's such a variety of dates and mint marks. And, you know, some of them have double dies and double mint marks and this and that on them. Great set to collect. Jefferson nickels. 98, 83, 97, 98, 83. Oh, here we go. Multicolored. We love these guys. The bicentennials seem to have the multicoloration on them for some reason. This one's starting to get the red, white, and the blue going on it. Little red, white, and blue there, and on the reverse. Looks like it's dirty, but that's the tarnish, the toning coming in with the red, white, and blue. It's not quite there yet, but you can see the hues and the tones on that one. We're going to definitely put that one in a holder because that will eventually be spectacular. Spectacular coin. 97. 97. The 90s are all beat to heck. 90 beat to heck. There's also the 90s with the die cracks on the Philadelphia coins from the neck to the rim. There's so many of those out there. Some have them, some don't. Not sure if either one's more rare than the other one. There's 90s, 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 18 and 18. Let's take a look at the mintage on the 18. I think it's close to 6 million or over 6 million. So it's not a rare coin. It is a not intended for circulation. 5 times on the PayPal tonight. Thank you, Angie, for reminding people. If you're going to do the super chat, we appreciate it. And for doing that, we give you 5 entries per super chat on the PayPal tonight. For the regular one, remind me, I'll give you 2 entries for normal super chat tonight. Double dipping on the Wednesday. Put these in my pockets. And let's take a look at the mintages of the half dollars. Where's my book? It's right here. Get yourself a book. Raymond, if you're out there, I got a gift for you. I think it was from Angie, I believe. Came in the mail today, and it's for you. So let me know next time you're going to be in the area. I got it at the office. All right, half dollars. That was my water I almost spilled again. Half dollars. So in 2001 was the last year of normal mintage half dollars. I didn't know that. 99 half dollars are low mintage. I thought they'd be super high. 8.9 million of the Philadelphia and 10 million of the Denver. Then 2000 Philadelphia is 22 million. Dime or nickel? Go with nickel, Yoda. Nickel you should go with. 19,446 on the Denver. Then you go to the 21s. You got 21 million and 19 million. 19 million. Million 19. I don't know how to do that. I can't do that anymore. 2002, they only made them for collectors, starting in 2002 in mint sets and in other collectible bags and different rolls, things you could buy directly from the mint, but not released for circulation. And so 2 million, 2 million, 2 million, 3 million, 1.1 million for the satin finish ones. Low mintage coins. Then you get into the mid, 2008, 9, and 10. The economy's in the toilet. 1.7 million. Super, super low mintages. I got a 60 and 50 nickel and dime. Cool. The dimes are silver. The 50, look for the D on the back. Get to 2018. 6.1 million. It's the highest mintage since 2001. Not sure why. It's still a not intended for circulation, but they cranked them out. For whatever reason, 2018 was a big year for half dollars. The enhanced uncirculated, only 200,000. I've got those. There's a bunch of other ones. The 2014 set, I bought one of those before silver went up, which I'm glad I did because there's silver in there. And then you get to 21, 5 and 7 million, 22, 4 and 4 million, almost 5 million each. Then 23, they crank them back up, 30 million and 27 million, the 24s and 25s. Says, D, what does it say on there? D? 24p and 25p. Where's the D? Not issued for circulation again? Interesting. So I would have to double check that because there's so many of them. It says not issued for circulation, but I got to believe it was. They're showing the 21s, 2s, and 3s were issued for circulation. So it's bad information in the book, I believe. We're going to double check it with a different source. Got to check and double check because I want to know because there's so many different dates here that are so much fun to collect, and there's not a huge premium on it, which is great if you're going to be a coin collector and you want to do it on a budget. And that's the best way to do it is on a budget. Let's go to 2025D uncirculated roll Kennedy half dollars. I have a $100 bill with a serial number 022777099. What do you guys think? Is it worth anything? You know where you can go to. Let me write that down real quick before I forget. What year is this? What year is the $100 bill? You got to tell me the year. You got to give me the full information on it. So give me the full information. I need the year and the letters before and afterwards. And we're going to go to mycurrencycollection.com and we're going to look it up for you. I'm excited. I love paper money. Let's do paper money. I found a couple of radar notes today too. So let's go to mycurrencycollection.com. mycurrencycollection.com. All right, give me the year and the serial number again, and we will get them in there. It says search a number to find. Let me just even close this stuff down here. not going to download it. You can look up star notes. You can look up, check fancy serial number. So we're going to click on fancy serial number. Right there. Someone give me that serial number. I will do it for you live right here. I'm looking for a bill around me, but I don't have one with me. I found a 54 quarter, looks uncirculated, worth grading. Send me a picture of it. I'll take a look at it. Usually not, unless it's super perfect. Kathy Keith with a super chat. Let me grab that on there. Kathy Keith with a super chat. Here's our wheel of names, folks. Kathy Keith is now on it. She's a sponsor of the Duke, Braun, Rodney, Love and Life, Angie. There's SLS, Joey B, Turtle Pays, Deadpool, and Mama J 77777. Very cool. Thank you so much for that. All right, did we get the serial number on the thing yet? Are you awake yet? It says L12. What does that mean? I need the whole thing. You got to do it all together for me so I can type it in here. I need to know the year. So there'll be a year like 2017A. Need to know that. Then we need to know the beginning and the end of the serial number. I can type it in for you and tell you what they think it's worth. He said, okay, here we go. What year and date, though? Need the year and the date first, otherwise it won't work. Year and date. Year and date. So I'm going to type in, check your serial number. We'll go with, come here, MC or ML 022770099C. We'll start there. Not doing it. What's going on here? 8-digit serial number. 022770099. All right, this one is a 96.1% coolness index. So your coolness index is 96.1. Very cool rating. Okay, that's what it's called right there, the very cool rating. Appreciate you. Sorry about that. Nate Dog with a super sticker. I'll grab that here in just 1 second. Oh, 2013, cool. All right, stand by and we'll run it through there. There's a whole nother thing. So 022977099 contains 4 pairs, and only 0.53% of 8-digit numbers have that combination. It contains 3 pairs together, the 227799, and only 0.75% of 8-digit numbers have that. And it has 4 unique digits. 9.3% of 8-digit numbers have that. So that's not that uncommon. Oh, son of a bitch. There we go. Learn more. What fancy serial numbers are, what is the value? So we click on that. Here's the type of serial numbers you're looking for. Okay, value of low serial number notes. 0000 with 4 zeros. 1 second, I'll get you to Landis from BC. 4 zeros says sometimes slightly over face value. So you have 4 zeros. 5 zeros on a $1 bill, $30 to $75. These are uncirculated values here. If they're circulated, less value. 6 zeros, $100 to $300. 7 zeros, $500 to $1,000. That's just for the serial number on your note. Let's say it's a $50 bill. It's probably worth a lot more than that. That's like your $1 bill and $5 note right there. It's a great value. High serial numbers. Serial numbers that start with 4 or more 9s are fancy, meaning 9999 and so on. The higher, the better. All notes are printed starting with serial numbers 1, but recently notes have not been printed to 99999. Notes printed on sheets of 32 and 50 with the past few decades, uncut sheets excluded, are only printed to 9600. Prior to that, block letters have also rolled at various increments. This means that these upper high serial numbers also tend to be older notes, which will skew their higher value. For an example, 9999 to be determined, it is what it is. 5 nines, $50 to $75. 6 nines, $100 to $300, and 7 nines, $500 plus for a bunch of 9s on your serial number. You get to the 8s, get a bunch of 8s on there. Similar values, just a little bit lower. Ladder series, okay, ladder serial numbers, 8 digits in one number higher or lower than the previous digit. Example, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Some people consider it ladders fancy if they go up and down like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, or wrap around from 0, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2. So they're all different numbers. So the value of a ladder serial numbers, this is why we go after them. If you get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from $900 to $1,900, so if you get a 1 through 8 in a row, $900 to $1,900. If you get the 0, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $95. And this is not even, I mean, we do broken ladders where they're all different. This one starts with 2 zeros. Here's another one, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. $100 value for something like that. These are estimated values. Your value may be different. Let me get this out of the way. There we go. Binary notes. Binary, we gave these away the other day, okay? We gave these away the other day. Some people won these the other day. Keep in mind, they get these absolutely freaking free on this channel. I think did we give 2 or 3 of these away? 2 or 3, you guys can answer that question here in a minute. Binary and true binary serial numbers. Binary serial numbers contain 2 unique digits. Order does not matter. An example, 747747774. A true binary serial number only contains zeros and ones like a machine code. So a true binary $1 bill is worth between $40 and $150. The binary notes that we gave away the other day are worth between $20 and $75 each, according to this source, which is mycurrencycollection.com. Repeater numbers. For instance, the first half and second half of the serial number are the same. I just got a couple of these today. 7462, 7462, between $25 and $50 for one of those. Super repeaters. These are my favorite. A super repeater, 39393939, something like that, between $100 and $300. Quad double serial numbers. This means you got 4 numbers and 4 numbers the same. In a quad double, the first 4 digits are the same and the last 4 digits are the same, like a 55553333 or a 11116666, that kind of a thing right there. You have to go to fancy serial number values to figure that one out because that's probably worth a lot of money. This one is your radar numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. RADAR spells the same forwards and backwards. There's also a bunch of stuff there. Repeaters to be determined value. These are all a binary repeater, 83833838. Now, solid numbers. This is where I get a stiffy. We had the $20 bill with all the ones, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And I sold it way back. And the person that bought it, I am so thrilled has it because the person is phenomenal. They got a smoking deal on it, but they're valued, and this one is almost uncirculated, a $20 bill with all ones on it. The value between $1,000 and $4,000 each. So it depends on the number and how collectible it is. All 7s, that kind of a thing, would have a lot more value probably. But between $1,000 and $4,000, we pulled one out of a stack of 20s. And I think that's the one I pulled out of an ATM machine at the casino, I think. I believe that's where I got that one. I forget now. I get that stuff out of my mind. But anyway, we sold it. The person's a part of the channel. They still have it, I hope. Great value there. 7 in a row. 77777771. $50 to $150. Trinary notes. Trinary serial numbers are like binaries, except they contain only 3 numbers. There's no real value to those, but they're collectible. Sometimes they're more than face value, but most often not. And then birthday serial numbers. Here we go. We do a lot of birthday serial numbers, and I'll get to all the super chats in a moment. Don't panic. Serial numbers can contain dates. The format might change depending on your locale, but a number like 0704 1776 or 0222 1732 could indicate the finalization of the Declaration of Independence or George Washington's birthday. Some people try to collect numbers matching their birthday or life memories. And you can go to fancy serial numbers, sometimes more valuable than face value, but often not. It just depends on what you want and the condition of the coin. So if we go to fancy serial values, click on that, and they want me to do something there I'm not going to do. Okay. So let me go back through the super chats here real quick. Let me get caught up on this. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thanks for indulging me. But Nate Dog, thank you so much with the super sticker. We got you on the wheel. Atlantis from BC. Atlantis from BC. Got Turtle Pays and SLS. And we got Diana and Kathy Keith. Thank you so much, Diana and Kathy Keith. Thank you, Atlantis from BC. I have a 401. Cool. I have a 20 with 0. Oh, wow. 00000. So 5 zeros drone shots on your $20 bill. Let's go back and take a look at it. Where did it go? Oh, no. I hit the thing with the stuff. Go back, go back. There we go. Let's go back up to the zeros on your $20 bill. 5 zeros, they say between $30 and $75. So if it's a $20 bill, it's probably worth $50 to $100, depending on condition. You have a $4444 bill. That's 4 numbers in a row. That'll have slightly more value. Mama J says I have a 6999, 699. Oh my gosh, you got a double dipper there. So on yours with the 6999, it's the repeater, the fancy repeater. So let's go find that one. Ladders, binary. So it's a binary note. And is it a $1 bill? Because if it is, it's between $20 and $75. But then you have the repeater. And so that's between $25 and $50. So the super repeaters, super value, radar serial numbers, repeater radars, binary radars, and so on. So you got to, if it's a $1 bill, you're looking probably at a $50 to $75 with that 6999, 6999. Kathy Keith with a super chat. Let me grab you real quick. Kathy Keith, thank you so much. Super chat. Chance to win prizes coming up with Diana. Mountain Billy with Doug. Got Atlantis and Raymond. And we got Barbara Elbar Rose. That's me. BLBR. And we've got Nat P. Thank you so much for the super chat, Kathy Keith. I have a 20 with a 0000472. It's got some value, definitely. I have a $20 bill. The guy red die from the company that printed it. Would that be worth anything? So if it's a red sealed 20, I'm trying to think if they did United States notes 20s. I know they did 2s and they did 5s. I don't know if they did the other ones. Coach, I have a Spanish Morocco 1376. Is it worth anything? I have no idea. Let's take a look. So it's a Spanish Morocco 1376. Best resource for stuff like that is eBay, because there's a trillion people listing things, and if there's any value to it, it will show up on here. Let's clear that out. Spanish Morocco 1376. Those are stamps. Stamps. I don't see coins, so I don't know. It's not showing up on here. Those are all stamps. And that might be the Arabic date too, which could be 1971 for all I know. Who knows Arabic dates? Coin. No exact matches. Here's a Morocco, a 1956 franc. It's silver for $600. 1870 Spain provisional government, Hispania for $178. There's some good value to some of those foreign coins like that. Cool. Let's see who else we got here. Raymond, how you doing? We got a gift for you from Angie. Going back through the chats here. Don't panic. Please don't panic. Drone shots. Hopefully you've heard our response to that. We'll go back through it again. Trying to get caught up quickly. If I missed you, Kathy, yes, I saw the super chats. There is Danny Boudreau. Good to see you. And Billy, got all that. Toilet Coins of Oregon. Good to see you. I have this coin. It's dated 1922, and this other coin. Don't know the date, but this guy I know wanted to give me 40 for both. I said no. What kind of coin is the 22? If it's a penny, it's worth a crap ton. If it's a nickel from Canada, it's worth some value. So give me some more details on that, or send me pictures. I love looking at that stuff. I have a bunch of star notes of cool numbers. Yes, they're worth bonus money. All right, we're all caught up. I got a $2 bill star note that we pulled out of the bank a few months ago that we'll probably give away at some point. So anyway, there's lots of collectible stuff out there. It just depends on what you're looking for, but we'll go over that one more time on the zeros, because zeros are fun to collect. 4 zeros, okay, slightly over face value. 5 zeros, so you have the 5 zeros on your 20. So a $1 bill is between $30 and $75. Your 20 is probably worth $50 to $75 to $100, depending on condition. Drone shots, but definitely worth collecting. Pogs had their moment. Everyone did Pogs. We have a Wyland I don't even know what you call it, unseparated Pog sheet from Wyland, who is a whale artist from Hawaii, a very famous artist that my wife got when she was a youngster, and that's probably worth several $1,000s, and that's in our super secret collection somewhere. Very cool. How long has the stream been going? We've been on here for 54.33 minutes. You collect pugs or pogs? Pogs are fun. Let's take a look at pogs. Collectible pog. There we go. There's the pog trash cans and all stuff from the 90s. They got hot for a little bit. It's passion orange guava is where they originated, out of Hawaii. The passion orange guava juice, These were like milk cap tops, but it was for orange juice, passion orange guava. Here's a lot of 75 for $29.98 plus shipping. There's $50 for that one. There's all different styles, very collectible 90s. But like everything else, they overproduced them and it lost its market value. Here's one with over 200 pieces for $56.95, new low price. The Pog game that came out in $94.95. Collectible animation clip-on keychains, $245. So there is a value to anything. And one way, the reason I started eBay, you have a whole Michael Jordan, you have the Michael Jordan Pog set. Yeah, everyone should have saved all their stuff as a kid in the original packaging in mint condition, worth billions. The way I started eBay was my mom went to a garage sale one day and she saw a baggie with drink coasters. You put the drink on the cardboard coaster. They come from all different bars, all different restaurants, all that. So she bought it and she put it on eBay. It says my entire coaster collection and started it at 99 cents and it sold for $128. And I was like, holy crap, let's go garage sailing. And that's what started me on eBay back in the 90s. Then let's pull it up here. It's the Pillow Pal. Let's go back here. I won't do that on here. It's yeah. Pillow Pal Giraffe. Pillow Pal Giraffe, 1998. It's a yellow giraffe. May not be 98. There. Is that it? That's not it. There was the original Pillow Pals from the 90s. And these might be it. Let's take the date off of it. Pillow Pal Giraffe. It was a stand-up yellow one. And they sold for $125 a piece. I got them at our gift shop at the hotel. And I sold them for $125 a piece within a few minutes of getting them. And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of like this where they sat up, stood up. I don't even see them on here. Anyway, I'm like, holy cow. So I went back to the gift shop at the hotel and bought them out. And then as the Pillow Pals and Beanie Babies came in, turned them around. So that's how I financed a trip to Haiti for a mission trip with our church with my Pillow Pals. Finding treasures is outstanding. That's why yesterday we were kind of goofing off and I went through that box of stuff from Alaska. But that's the kind of stuff that we put aside and you never know what's going to have super value in it. Got my other box here somewhere that would... Once I get in our bigger studio, which is coming soon, I'm going to have all kinds of stuff. I'll set up tables in advance, and we'll have mobile cameras, and I can go to them and show you the different collectible things that are really cool out there. And when you go to garage sales, or you go to Goodwill, there's all kinds of stuff there. If you have the time and patience to do things, and this is where Whatnot is such a great treat. Some people go to garage sales, and people have cards in packages like this, and you just pay a small price for them. You never know what you're going to find. But tonight, we're going to give these away. Tim Whitley, my mom worked at the Junior League thrift shop. I sold Burke SP sweaters on eBay, buying them for $20, selling them for over $100. Haven't thought about that for a long time. There you go. I did junk removal years ago and people gave away their treasures. Yes, isn't that fun? Are you awake? Yeah, where are you watching from? Good to have you here. Let's go through here. I like uranium glass. Cool. Hot Wheels, yes. And you don't know what they're worth. If you get it at a good price, you can hold on to them for a while. But tonight, someone can win these cards. Here, got Vinny Testaverde, Greg Vaughn, which was a special. The B8 is only from the factory set. Jerry Rice, Joe Montana, Steve Carlton, Kirby Puckett, Tom Glavine, Lance Johnson. I thought he was an underrated player. Darnell Mee, Denver Nuggets. What? Who's this guy? Jeff Bagwell, Hall of Famer. Sweet card. Sandy Alomar Jr. rookie. Mike Greenwell rookie. Will Clark, Roger Clemens. So my kid gets to hang out with Roger Clemens this weekend. Pretty damn awesome. Steve Young. Look at that. Playoff Steve Young from 1994. Curtis Dickey. David Cohn. There's a Dickey card. We've got a Cohn and a Dickey. Darryl Strawberry. Juan Gonzalez. Michael Jackson rookie. Jerry Rice 49ers. Future star Dave Brown rookie for the Giants. Jeff George rookie. And Dan Wilson. He's the coach of the Mariners. And that's his rookie card there for the minor leagues. So this card, we'll put Dickey on the front. Someone can win this one here tonight. I got a $1 bill with the serial number 194000000. It's a double D, so it's got a little bit of value there because people have double Ds. But it's if the zeros are on the other side, their earthquake would be worth a lot of money. So it's flippity-flop there. All right, that's one pack of cards. Here's another pack of cards someone can win tonight. Is there a best resource for sports cards price guide that I know of? Again, it's eBay. And most cards, they have to be certified to get those prices and all that. But Beckett used to have the magazine that would come out monthly. We couldn't wait for them to show up. But then they made so many sets, so Beckett now would have to be that thick. But your best bet is eBay, whatnot. There's some other card trading places online you can go to. You got your Tony Gwynn 2002 Topps, Randall Cunningham, Roger Clemens, Nick Anderson rookie card. I believe he messed up in the playoffs one time. Other than that, this dude should be in the Hall of Fame. Fergie Jenkins. Is Rodney from Missouri here? Rodney from Missouri, are you here? I'm going to put that aside for you. He's a Cubby at one point. Tony Perez, Gary Carter. Holy cow. Eddie Murray. Santa Claus. What a pack. Lance Moten. Sean Rispert. Tom Gugliotta. Joe Montana. Someone was asked about Joe Montana's the other day. Marcus Allen, record breaker, 1985. Steve Carlton. Roger Craig just got in the Hall of Fame. Redskins leaders from 1979. This is 1980. Got Danny Buggs, Coy Bacon, Joe Lavender, and John Riggins. So if John Riggins wiped himself with some lavender and some bacon smells, he'd be very popular. Don Mattingly, Donnie Baseball, Roger Clemens, Diamond King, Barry Bonds, contemplating just which cocktail of enhancements he'll be taking next month. Brett Hull, Patrick Ewing, and David Robinson together in the All-Star game. Dan Marino, Barry Bonds, Bobby Bonilla, two of my favorite players, two of my very favorite players, Nolan Ryan, Cal Ripken Jr. All-Star, Ricky Henderson, and Kurt Schilling. So this pack here with the Joe Montana on front, now you want some bacon? Beckett's were fun because when they came out, we couldn't wait to go through them, see which ones went up, which ones went down. And I would always autograph the front of the Beckett no matter who the player was on the front of it. Here's another pack. This one's got Tony Perez, Wade Boggs, Troy Aikman, John Grapinov, Raul Mondesi, and Ben Van Ryan rookies. George Brett from Woolworths. Remember Woolworths? Are they still around? They had the lunch counter. Some lady named Marge back there. Glenn Rice rookie card. Rob Brandamore rookie card. Got a George Brett. There's the Alomar brothers. Roger Clemens, John Schmoltz, Glavin, Hall of Famers, Andre Dawson, Ozzie Smith, Nolan Ryan, Patrick Ewing, John Van Beesbrook, Ozzie Smith, and Ozzie Smith, all right here in this pack. That's coming up later on. Mattingly's in the Phillies bench coach this season. Nice. Dude needs to be in baseball. He's just awesome. His cousin, Dennis Mattingly, ran the Anchorage baseball program for the longest time when I was up in the Alaska League. So I didn't get to hang out with Don Mattingly, but I got to hang out with Dennis Mattingly. Brent Strom, I believe, nope, Tom House is who I'm thinking of. But Brent Strom was a pitching coach for the Astros for the longest time. He's one of my father's friends, but he played for us back in the 60s up in Alaska. Bruce Smith, Patrick Ewing, Roger Clemens, Phil Simms. What is that one there? Is an extra card tucked in? Oh, there it is. Gary Carter, Mike Schmidt, Edgar Martinez, Hall of Famer, Andre Dawson. He was the first designated hitter Hall of Famer. Carmen Falero, thank you for the super chat. I'll grab that here in just a second. Barry Bonds, Mattingly, Carter, Eric Karros, Alan Trammell, Jeff Blauser, rookie, Eddie Murray, Ventura, Puckett, and Clemens. That pack is also available tonight if someone would like to. Woolworths were fantastic. They were the lunch counter, the 5 and dime. I saw my first adult magazine at the Woolworths. They had it hidden behind their adult magazine section, but you could see the nips. I was up in Alaska. I'm like, wow, I can't believe they would do that. That was back in the 70s. Carmen Falero, thank you so much for the super chat. Carmen. And we've got Diana, Turtle Pays, Angie, and Carmen. F, you want 3 each, so I'm going to grab them. Control copy. 2 and 3 on the wheel. We tripped it up there for Carmen Falero. Thank you so much for the super chat. That was super. Where is Rodney from Missouri? Let me wrap this up for you. Put all my paper somewhere. Stand by while I retrieve my paper from the ground here. I got it. A nip here and a tuck there. Exactly. PayPal, 5 times super chats. That's right. And then Kathy Keith, Carmen. I was supposed to double dip everybody on their super chats. Who else was there? That was Carmen. Let me go back through. Going back through. Hey, you, tell me if you just did a super chat and I didn't double dip you, give me your name real quick. I'll make sure I double dip you. Fergie Jenkins for Rodney from Missouri. Big Cubs fan. Deneen, great to see you. So you're up in Alaska. Fantastic. My old stomping ground. I wonder if I can do Google Maps up there. Rodney from Missouri. Rodney from Missouri. There we go. What's up, the Duke? Let's go to Google Maps. See if they come up here for us. Google Maps. Zoom in here. We're going to type in, let's go 521 2nd Avenue, Fairbanks, Alaska. There we go, 521 2nd Avenue, Fairbanks, Alaska. This is Fairbanks right here. All right, don't switch, yes, switch. Not sure what we're doing. Oh, here we go, I don't want to do that. Hate when they do this stuff. Don't do that. And then this is, so KATN is the new call letters of the TV station that I was on. It's Channel 2. It was KFAR back in the day, but it's KATN now. The Lathrop building. And we were up here on the 2nd floor and 3rd floor of the Lathrop building. That's where I did my TV weather, right in that building right there in Fairbanks, Alaska. Nice. Let's get to street level here. Close these down here. All right, here we go. Street level. So this is where I grew up in Fairbanks, Alaska. Zoom out a little bit. So this is the Arctic Travelers Gift Shop building. The coin shop is right here. The Mecca Bar right there. Some other buildings around here. The Nordale Hotel was over here. Back when I was a kid, we were coming from a basketball game at the University of Alaska, and I saw smoke from downtown. I go, oh, look, a fire. And so we drove down there, and it was the Nordale Hotel burning down. It might be over here. This might be over here. The new Spring Hill Marriott that's been there like 20, 30 years now. You zoom out. Let me pull it out a little bit more. Sadler's Furnishings. I wonder which Sadler that is. Interesting. Big Daddy's Barbecue and Banquet Hall. So here's 1st Avenue and 2nd Avenue. And there's the Chena River. And this flowed all through Fairbanks. Come all the way around over here into the baseball stadium, which is Groudon Memorial Park. Right over here is where I grew up, at Groudon Baseball Park. Zoom on in, Gold Panther Baseball. This was an area that when the flood happened in the 60s, it wiped this whole area out, and this was all dug out, and there was lakes and piles of debris and all that. The coin shop and card shop that I ran for a number of years was in this building here, which is the grandstand building. The press box is up here. This is the world's most famous amateur baseball program. This is the one with the team cards from Alaska. This is where they play. We used to have a place over here. It's called the Olympic Village, and it was money for the Alaska Olympic Committee. And there was a bunch of trailers in there, the ADCO trailers with the beds and the showers and the whole thing. And we would house the visiting teams there, and other teams would come through and stay there. And I would live there, and I was a caretaker there. And Mrs. Cash would make the beds, and I would do my thing with that. And it was fantastic there. They had to remove those several years ago, and that's all for parking right now. But we lived in a little tiny house. Oh, there's Groudon. There's a street view. There it is right there, Groudon Memorial Park. Can I get in closer? We love our fans. So my father and everybody put these up here, and we put the signs up here to raise funds for the team. The concession stand, when I was a kid in the 70s, I learned how to do retail. I would get my box of food, go out in the crowd and sell stuff, and come back here. I'd work the window. And then, of course, the Hall of Famers baseball cards that we had. Right in here is where the card shop was. The bathrooms had always backed up. It was a good time. This is Alaska. This is where I grew up, folks. Parking lot. All right, let's get back out of it. That's 201 Wilbur Street. Wilbur. All right, back out of this, and let's go over to my home that I grew up in. This is, keep in mind, we had mom, dad, 4 kids, auntie, 2 kids, and then a couple other kids that stayed with us at one point. We had 10 people living in this house at one point here. Let me take it over here. And zoom in here, not the blood bank. It's right here on the corner, right here. Frontage Road, Westgate Place, 301 Westgate Place, 3011 Westgate Place. So I can get down on it. 3011 Westgate Place, right there. That little tiny house. Can we do a street view? How do you do a street view on here? There it is. That's my childhood home right there. So this had it was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. We had 10 of us living there. The basement was turned into a couple of different bedrooms. The garage was sealed off and turned into a shop and then bedrooms at some time. But that's where I grew up the entire 1960s and late 60s and early 70s right there. Fan-freaking-tastic. You know what? You deal with what you got. You love what you got. This takes you out to Airport Road and the places over here. The Whitneys lived over there. They were nice people. Some shops. And then this is Airport Road right here. I'm going to show you where I made my money one year. This is Airport Road with the median strip of grass down the median. Did they take it out? Oh, no, it's down here. This is the grass strip. So my job, it was a state contract, is I mowed this grass strip down the highway. And so the baseball team got the contract from the state to do the maintenance on it. And so in the evening, after the ball games, I would grab a player or I'd do it myself, and I would mow the strip. It's like 5 miles up and down, back and forth. And I would get $300 for doing that. Nowadays, I'd probably pay $15,000. But that was my summer job one year, and I raised all that money to go to college. Working hard out in the middle of the night. Sun's up all the time anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. And North Pole, Alaska, where Deneen apparently is hanging out these days or sharing time out there, is south of Fairbanks. So this is Fairbanks, Alaska. I grew up 13 miles north of North Pole, Alaska. North Pole, Alaska is over here, south of Fairbanks, so southeast of Fairbanks. Cold as F there. Fort Wayne right here. A bunch of other stuff. Hamilton Acres, we lived there for a long time. But over the hill, Farmers Loop is that way, but you shoot over here to Fox, Alaska. Here's Fox, Alaska. It's just a little town. It's actually grown up quite a bit. But the gold dredges are out here, and this is where the gold dredges, where we dig up the clay that I showed you the pottery the other day that my mom made. This is where we'd actually go out in the wilderness and dig up the clay and then take it back in and make the pottery. And then if you get really good, you can go out to Chena Hot Springs, which, let's see, where's that at? I forget which way Chena Hot Springs was. I think it was out this way. What is that? That must be some sort of mine. Oh, that's the Fort Knox gold mine. Outstanding. But there's an ice hotel out here somewhere. Chiquitana, I think it was out here. Chena Hot Springs. There's new roads, I don't remember. Anyway, I grew up in the wilderness of Alaska, having fun out there. The all-day light does get annoying at times. We used to put tinfoil over our windows in the summertime. So there's Alaska. The map shows this right here. So from Washington State to Alaska, it doesn't look that long, but that's a full 5-day drive back in 1983. And about 30% of the road was still dirt back then. And you drive all the way through British Columbia and over through the Yukon Territory into Alaska and up to Fairbanks. We used to take school buses from Colorado up there and then back down to San Diego and so on. Great, great time in Canada there. Love it. They never give Alaska its due. It always looks like it's just part of it there. Can you see Alaska from your backyard, Sarah Palin? And the answer is sort of. So what she was referring to is the Diomede Islands, which are Point Hope, where are we at? We went in too fast. Right up here. Let's get that in the middle. Zoom in. Right here. We're going to zoom in right here. So this is the Soviet Union at the time, Kamchatka, and this is Alaska. And this was, if you zoom in on it, got the Little Diomede and Big Diomede Islands here. Diomede, big and little. So one is the Russians and one is the Americans. So we have the Americans and they have the Russians ones right there. We got Little Diomede, they got Big Diomede. And they sit there and they look at each other. So you can actually see Russia from your backyard. So when they were making fun of Sarah Palin, that's what she's talking about. That's how close Alaska is to Russia right there. The international date line, right through the middle. So I'm looking at you tomorrow. Off of Nome, Alaska, right here, the water is so cold and treacherous that up until recently, they couldn't get the gold out of here. So Nome is down here. There's gold just sitting in the ocean. You can go down there if you could survive somehow, Nome, Alaska. There's gold in the ocean here, but it's treacherous. So now they have machinery that can go down and they actually vacuum up the earth and pull the gold out. Just a freaking amount of gold up there. All right, sidetracked. Yay. Who's got an address they want me to look up? What's up, Latina Stella Slots? Good to see you. The Bering Sea, yes. Yep. And of course, the Ring of Fire with the plate tectonics and the earthquakes and so on. But so I would drive from San Diego to Fairbanks, or Colorado to Fairbanks and back. So Mrs. Cash and the dogs and I would come down, up and down there during the summertime. And that's back when I would drive a truckload of fertilizer into Canada on my way to Fairbanks. We go through Kamloops and then all the Fort St. John. Good stuff. Area 51. Let's see if it even shows up on here. Area 51. Do you even show up on here? Guys in Nevada. Groom Lake. We'll just type in Groom Lake. There it is right there. Area 51, Nevada. That's what it looks like. Let's see how close we can get into it. Yeah, there we go. I'm currently on an FBI or a CIA or a military watch list for looking it up. But that's Groom Lake. It's fun to visit and drive by, but you're not going to get in there. I was called a truckload of fertilizer when I was a male dancer. There you go. You've seen shows about the gold on Discovery? Yes. Fantastic. All right, anyway, there you go, folks. Little side trip to Alaska. But doing that, there's a lot of Alaskan artifacts and things, and that's why I brought a lot of it with me down to the lower 48 states. And we will share with you knowledge and information as best we can, because we are a knowledge and information and education channel. Boy, did we get sidetracked. Let's get back to what we were doing. Close down the ads. Move this over to the side and get back to our Kennedy $50. You want to see the Kennedy Space Center? Let me pull that back up. Sorry about that. Google Earth. There's other maps out there that are much better that you have to pay for premium access to. But we will do this. Google Earth. And no projects. Maybe that's not what I wanted. Let's go to Google Math. Google Maps. Kennedy Space Center. Kennedy Space Center. Here we go. Beautiful place. Been there multiple times, just in Houston area. I got to plug it in. We just lost our power. Stand by. Stand by. Standing by. Kennedy Space Center. So if you're in Houston, Texas, Houston's all up over here. You could drive down. There's lots of hotels, lots of things down there as you get down to Houston. So it's way over here on the coast. Show you. Oh, I'm sorry, this is Kennedy Space Center. This is in Florida. This is not the one I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the Johnson Space Center. I've never been here. I have no idea what this is. I was thinking of Johnson, Orlando, and Kennedy. There you go. I have no information for you. I was wondering why it looked different. Very cool. Cape Canaveral. You can map North Korea, but a lot of it's blacked out. Yes. Oh, yeah. Let's go to... Oh, get out of there. Let's go to Harding Lake, Alaska. Harding Lake, Alaska. There it is. This is 40 miles south of where I grew up. This is the Richardson Highway. And this is a lake that friends had cabins right on the water. We never had stuff like that. We always had the best friends who always had stuff. Their cabin was right here on this little spit. And we would wait for the ice to melt back at least 20 or 30 feet before we go swimming. So this thing would be covered with thick ice in the winter. We'd drive our snow machines over it. You can do ice fishing, all kinds of stuff. But we would wait for this. So you'd have like 20 or 30 feet of liquid and then ice. And we would wait for that before we'd start swimming because we didn't want to be too cold. And then if we go down to Paxson, Alaska, it's on the Richardson Highway. Let me back out here, Paxson Lake. So here's the glaciers that we went hiking on, right in here. So these are the glaciers. I think it was this one that we went in on right here. Kastner Glacier, it's one of these. But we hiked it all the way back in, and then we had to come out on the mountains. The trek out was to climb up to the top of the mountain, follow the top of the mountain out, and then back down. And that's how we were going to get out of there. And that's where we had the thing where the mountain fell apart, and we got lost in the wilderness. When we came out, we had all the search team dogs and the helicopters and the people in the orange vests looking for us. It's a good time. Alaska, baby. That's my childhood. Uncle Cliff, 8-month channel member. There we go. There's a channel membership milestone. Uncle Cliff, number 1. Uncle Cliff, number 1. You see, I see. C-U-C-U. What? There we go. You see, and you see. Uncle Cliff, 8 entries for being 8-month channel membership. And Uncle Cliff sponsoring Braun, McPuddin, LSS, Love and Life, Firefly, Kathy Keith, McMell, Deadpool, Turtle Pays, Big D, SLS, BLB, and UC. All on the wheel. Thank you so much. So what we just did here, ladies and gentlemen, and loons all around the world, we're going to have a channel here shortly. And when I say shortly, sometime by summer, hopefully, that I'm going to be able to take you on adventures around the world and tell you stories and trips and so on. It'll be a separate channel, an educational type channel, but an adventure channel. And we may take that same map and type into it like this. We're going to clear this out. No longer there. We're going to go to the Hilton San Antonio SeaWorld Resort. And we'll go to the SeaWorld San Antonio Hilton Resort. I don't want to rent, but it's right by SeaWorld. So here's the Hyatt, and then the Hilton is right over here. Okay, Weissman is where the Buc-ee's was. Westover Hills is where the resort was. So this is my first full general manager job as a hotel general manager. And it was a Radisson resort when we took it over and we converted it to a Hilton. And so this is it right here. So we had the hotel building. These are all houses that were sold next to it by the developer. But in the hotel, we had a nice little pool area, meeting space, ballroom, and we ran shuttle buses to and from SeaWorld the entire time. They call it the Spur Texas Kitchen and Bar now. Cool. But it was, this is retail shops, all kinds of stuff here, the guest rooms. The courtyard, this is where we do the dive-in movies. We would have, we had fire pits. We sold s'more kits. This hotel did about $38,000 in s'more kits a summer, and they were sold for $4 a kit. It was fantastic. Used to have all this over here as part of it. That was my first full GM job at a resort where I was there for multiple years. There's limestone water dividers where there's waterfalls. 0 entry pool, so it goes right from the beach into the water. Fantastic place. There's an outdoor bar and grill. Extragen Gambler, looking forward to that channel. Thank you so much, Extragen Gambler. But this is the kind of thing that we will do. Extragen Gambler, thank you for your super chat. That we will do Extragen, and then Uncle Cliff gets the bonus. Also, you guys get double dips for the super chats today. Anyway, I'm looking forward to that as well. I think that'll be a fun channel. And we'll do it at different times. We'll do our coin channel, we'll do our other stuff channel, and then we'll do that channel. Setting myself up for future mega broadcast success. Not like the old days where if you open up a cable TV channel, you're a billionaire. You got to work your ass on it right now. But that way we can have people send in, what's up, Hippie Dave? How can I get on the wheel? There you go. You'll be on the wheel shortly. But if you were able to send in a request, hey, can we look up this? Can we look up that? in advance of those live streams, I can do some research on the place. So maybe it's your favorite restaurant as a kid. Is it still there? And we may go to the map and find out it's not there. We'll do research and try to find information on where it went, when it fell apart. Was it sold? Did it blow up? What happened to it? Who the current owners are? We can do all kinds of research. And this will be assisted with AI when we do it. It's going to be a fantastic channel. It's in development. It's going to be a fantastic channel. I like it too because I like going down memory lane and sharing stories, like the Tom Stafford Museum in Oklahoma. All right, let's go back through. We've got to finish what we're doing here. Keep that one. 1983P. Bicentennial, 83s and 82s. We saved a lot of 82s and 83s. Someday I'll get rich because of that. Bicentennials, lots of bicentennials. We pretty much saved every one of them. So now if they're in great shape, we're going to keep them. This one's got a big gash on his hair. Hate when that happens. Coach, I do that with maps on your iPad just looking. Yes, isn't that fun? That's fun. We'll pick different states. I'll pick every state I've been to. We'll start from one and work our way across. Here's what I did in this state. Here's what I did in this state. This is the summer I was here. This is the summer I was there. We'll go to the Guadalupe River in Texas where they have the dinosaur tracks. Super chat. Uncle Cliff with a super chat. Let me just keep this over here. Make it easy for everybody. Thank you, Uncle Cliff, with the super chat. UC. We have Braun and McPuddin. It's Vegas time. Island Jenny. Angie. Tina. Steve Miller. Extogen. Uncle Cliff, Braun, and McPuddin. Thank you so much for the super chat, Uncle Cliff. Island Jenny, if you're here, please send me your mailing address one more time. These all look like they're brand new 25s. We're going to hold on to that. The Duke with a super chat. The Duke. Thank you so much. Got some milestones coming up. We got Angie, D-Mac, Kathy Keith, Braun, Love and Life, Joey B., and Uncle Cliff. Thank you so much, the Duke, for the super chat. Mama J, 4-month channel member. Mama, it's spelled incorrectly, but we'll know who this is. Mama J, thank you so much for that. We got D-Mac, Lori, SLS, Angie, Jenny, Kathy Keith, BLB, Uncle Cliff, McMell, and Nate D.U. Very cool. Thank you so much. Got a PayPal super chat. 5-time entries on the PayPal today. PayPal super chat just came in. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Got another membership milestone. No, we got 5 new channel members from the Duke. The Duke, thank you so much. The Duke, fan-freaking-tastic. That is very cool of you. Who did I miss up here? That was Mama J gets extra entry for doing it on the Mama J. There we go. The Duke with 5 channel members. We now have Kenneth Heitens, Jadens, Scotty Quaddy, N9NJ Vision, Ninja Vision. That's what that is. Ninja Vision. I figured it out. Thank you so much for that. And Braun is the 5-time entries for the PayPal. Braun, and Braun. Very cool. Diana, tonight the PayPal money will be going to Ladies' Night later. Uncle Cliff will be using that as our seed money for playing Keno for the ladies. Melody, Belly Love, Latina Stella Slots, A.G. Jordan. Oh, that's Angie. I'm sorry, Angie. I'm going to give it to A.G. Jordan anyway. A.G. Jordan, because I put the name out there. Then we've got Deadpool, Turtle Pays, Super Chat coming in for Belly Love, BLB bonus on the Super Chat tonight. D-Mac, Angie, Braun, Love and Life, Turtle Pays, McMell, Love and Life, Kathy Keith, Mike Rose, Firefly, LSS. Thank you so much. Belly Loves for the Super Chat. Bronze Super Chat include. There we go. Just tweaked it. Sorry. Oh, Becca, good to have you here. Holy crap. Old Painter Coach, a while back won a prize that I asked you to surprise me. Did you get my mail for address? Just wondering, as some of my mail was incorrectly redirected. I believe you sent it, and I believe I sent it, but please send it anyway, because I'll possibly be able to send you some more stuff. Let me know for sure to go ahead and send it to me again. I appreciate that. Oh my God, that's my arm. Hold on 1 second. By the way, Tiger Balm does not feel good on your tongue. Just letting you know. Tiger Balm on your tongue is not a good thing. All right, here we go. Back to, we had Latina Stella Slots, Angie, Deadpool, double penetration, Turtle Pays, triple penetration, Margie. It's Vegas time. A.G. Jordan. I gotta keep my arm bent here. Barbara L. Bar Rose. Kathy Keith, Mountain Billy. Firefly, Love and Life. Raymond. Dennis O'Neill. Tony. Got Gary Mack. Royce. Lori L. The Duke. Extigen, Keon, Stephen P, Gabe, Beach Guy, Shri, Amber, Waves of Grain, Tina, Sarah, Steve Miller, LVPE, CRC, BDPS, English Pool, and Joey. Thank you so much, Braun, for the super chat. Thank you. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody over here. 73 folks here, 89 thumbs up. Please hit those thumbs up. What is our current subscriber count? We would like to know. Here is our thumbnail tonight. That was me standing in front of the oil rig. As I mentioned, I was trying out for Landman. Let's go to Manage Videos, and we are looking for our... Where's that? Come on, computer. Go to Analytics. Let's look at our channel subscriber count right here. It is currently 9550. Look at that. 9550. 9550. Look at that one. Can we get that to 10,000 by the end of the month? We have 20 days left to get to 10,000 by the end of the month. Can we do it? Yep, just be a subscriber. Here's an example of how that subscriber-only thing works. If we go here to Edit Video, and we go to Subscriber-Only Mode, Customization, Subscriber-Only Mode, and I put in Customization. Let's go, you must have been a subscriber for... Oh, they don't let you do it by days. I was going to say like 50 days, but we'll do it any duration. It's no fun. There we go. So now, if you're a subscriber, all you have to do is type in Alaska next to your name. Alaska next to your name, and I'll put you on the wheel right now for subscribers only. Alaska next to your name, and I will put you on the wheel. Like Hippie Dave, there we go, an earthquake. Earthquake on the wheel, Hippie Dave on the wheel. Then there's a Kelly Lovato. Thanks for being here. There we go. Atlantis from BC and Raymond. Very cool. Tim Evans, nice to have you here. Jared Hawbaker. Everyone say Buttercup too. Tim Evans. What up, Buttercup? Becca, O-B-B-E-C-C-A, you're on the wheel. Very cool. Old Painter, Alaska next to your name. Old Painter. Very nice. Thank you for doing that. Free stuff. Tim Evans, we got you. Looking for Jody F.J. Jody F.J., you're on the wheel. Coin Urology, drone shots. So I can type at this angle here, but if the computer goes back there, I can't type right now. It's fantastic. Tap That Bass. Welcome. Good to have you on the wheel tonight. Jared, we got you. Mr. Kitty Hedgehog, you're on the thing is the stuff because you're a member. BDPS on the wheel for Alaska. Adrian Coin Hunting says Buttercup. Fisher's a min. Nice to have you here. Coin Queeftador. And then we got Rodney from Missouri. The super chat. Rodney from Missouri. Double dipping on the super chats today. Got Kathy Keith and Melody. There's Carmen. Love and Life. SLS. Nate. Which Nate is it? Nate B, Nate C? Go with Nate C until I hear differently. Duke. Margie. Firefly. Joey B. All on the wheel. Thank you so much for Rodney from Missouri. See if we missed anybody else there. Chris Cleveland. Holy crap. Chris Cleveland with 10 new channel members. Let me get our 10 for 10s here. Got DMAC. Chris Cleveland. Very nice. Thank you so much for the support of the channel. 10 new channel members, including Steve Reeves, Weeb, Willie Wallace guy, Primitive Pit Barbecue. Ooh, I want some. Cash Taylor, Dave Callan, Kyle Evans, and Ms. Behaven. Good to have you all here. Thank you all. Adaptive, holy cow, Chrysler, and Lucid Sketchmaster. Good to see you again. Thank you so much. Nivkaz, good to see you. Thanks for being here. I'm going to put you on the wheel because I know you're a Nivkaz is on the wheel. That's how easy it is just being a subscriber. So Shroontat, SHOONTAT, you're on the wheel. Belly Loves, Super Chat, BLB, double dipping on the wheel. Lori L, NL, BLBR. There's, it's Island Jenny, it's Vegas Time, Jody, Raymond, DMAC, Angie, RFM, that's Rodney from Missouri. I like that. And SLS, sounds like the son of a nephew of a president. What me? Marissa Cannon, good to see you. Are you 18 or older? Marissa Cannon, on the wheel. Look how easy that was. Get your name wrong later, I apologize. As low as 99 cents a month for channel memberships, and you get a free entry every night. RFM. RFM. We got to remember RFM. That'll be our new shorthand for Rodney from Missouri. RFM. Here's a 2000, 2000, $50. Put this guy in a holder. We'll start putting these together, and we'll make some more giveaways. We're on a $50 kick right now. Just want to get quite a few of these sets ready so we have giveaways for the next several days. We also have Ike dollars to give away tonight. We have one 1976 Philadelphia and one 1976 Denver Ike dollar tonight. Uncle Cliff with the super chat. Thank you, Uncle Cliff. And the double dip for the Clifter. We have Mama J. There's Mountain Billy, Mike Rose, L'Oreal, Timmy, Bride of Chucky, BDPS, Chris C, Braun, and McPuddin. Thank you so much, Uncle Cliff. Holy cow, 10 channel memberships. L'Oreal. Thank you so much, L'Oreal. 10 channel memberships sponsored. Let me get you on the wheel for the end of the month drawing with the Thomas Jefferson set. L'Oreal. Fantastic. Who's our new members? Let's see who we got. We got Brian Thomas, David Olson, Papa Poo Poo, Louis Christie, Shelley Doxey, Audio Extremes, Steve Tambari, Rick Reason, Youngling's Third Childhood, Tommy Mojic, or Magic, there you go. Fantastic. Thank you so much for the channel memberships. Pammy Wiswell. Pammy Wiswell, good to have you here. Thank you for joining us. PAMIWISWELL. Got you on the wheel just because you showed up. Pink Dino. Good to have you with us. You're on the wheel too for free stuff coming up. Growing the channel indeed. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for support and support. All right, let's get these $50. The Duke. Uncle Cliff. The Duke. Double Duke coming up. Got the double dookie for the Uncle Cliff. So we got the Duke, then we have Uncle Cliff, Mama J, Mountain Billy. There's Mike Rose, L'Oreal, Tim A, BOC, BDPS, Chris C. There's Braun and McPuddin. Thank you so much for the Duke. The Duke is on fire. You guys are outstanding. All right, let's look for a couple of good 76ers, and we'll put the rest back in the tube. This one's bright and shiny. That one can, oh, it's a 74D, 78D, 72. There's a nice 78D. That one will be 77 and 79. So these four are going to go into holders. Super Duke. The Super Dookie. The Duke with 10 channel memberships. On our way to 1,000 channel memberships. Thank you, the Duke. For the end of month drawing. Double Dookie on here. Thank you so much. Holy cow. Who do we got here? We got Mr. Tubby, Brian Thomas, Josh Stanley, Mike E. Davis, Jamo Ramo, Jeff French Barbecue, Vegas Hot Mama, Bruce Babbage, Joshua Azawowski, Witchy Chick, and Rebuilt Music Man. Rebuilt Man Music. Fan freaking tastic. Thank you so much. That's very nice of you. Mr. Tubby, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Mr. Tubby is with us. Let's keep going here with these flippity flaps. 1979. If you're putting a $50 set together, and I recommend that you do, it's not that hard. It just takes time. They're not super valuable, but it does take time. There's some that will be valuable in the future when people realize how scarce they are. So might as well do it now for 50 cents a piece, or win them for free right here on the channel. We're going to try to give away a full set of $50 from 1971 on as we get them. And there. Appreciate y'all hanging out. 102 thumbs ups already. Appreciate it. 85 folks here on a Wednesday night, hump night in Las Vegas. Later tonight, we'll be on Las Vegas Private Eye. We'll go get some food, and we're going to go play $60 in free play over at the Tuscany. We're going to win that money and take it over to the other place for our ladies' night keno. If we lose our ass at the Tuscany, then there won't be any ladies' night. We'll see how it goes. Usually we win something, unless we piss it away. If you know what I mean. Rodney from Missouri. Old Painter, thank you so much for your address there. Appreciate you. I do have a list. Probably this weekend we'll go over the list of items that didn't have names on them to see if you guys remember who won what. Extra Gen Gambler, $10 super chat. Extra Gen Gambler, thank you so much. Let's see, where's my timeout, man? Braun? Yeah, let's go, Braun. He needs it again. Sorry, I was opening a pen cap. Oh, shit. Extra Gen on the special list. Hoping to get some birthday tips on whatnot. If you go to www.justthetip.com, you can get some tips. Extra Gen. There we go. We got Braun. Where's my timeout, dude? Braun, Love and Life. DMAC. Angie. There is, Braun. Holy crap. How am I supposed to do a super chat when you time them out? All right, you're going to have to tell me who was on that list. Holy crap. The names disappeared. Wow, what are the odds of that? The names are gone. The names no longer exist. So we got 82, 82, 83, 82, 82, 83. 82, there's a nice looking one. 83. Because it's my name. Your name was on there, we're going to put you on there. Kelly. Lovato. Who else was on that super chat? Just let me know. Let me know if you're on that super chat and I'll put you on the wheel. 82 is your year online. Online is here. 051. I think we were all on the list. Mr. Tubby was on there, and Luis Luiscarrillo. Mr. Tubby was on the wheel. Very nice. 71 Cowboys was on there. Okay, 71 Cowboys. Thank you so much for that. Mr. Tubby, I think you were on there because I put you on there. Raymond says not sure. Raymond is not sure. Very cool. Hector Martinez was on the list. Nice. When is Uncle Cliff's birthday? Uncle Cliff, when is your birthday? If you want to share it. I don't know if we can share stuff like that on the internet. People get sued. People get robbed. All right, this is the one we think is a mini clipped planchet. Mini clipped planchet right there. A little clip right there. A little clip right there. No damage to it, is there? It's not worth anything, but it's neat. Rodney from Missouri, RFM. RFM with a super chat. RFM. Look at that. New moniker. Got Lori, Kathy Keith, Nate Dog. Oh, that's who it was. Nate Dog. There we go. Tap that. Extra Gen. A.G. Jordan III. Mountain Billy. That's me. And Belly Loves. Thank you so much, RFM, for the super chat. Northern Lights, good to see you. Thanks for being here. What year is worth looking out for? For $50, there's the 1982s and 83s. And then everything from 2002 on up until 2023. So everything in between there is really good because it's all limited edition. 18. Here's a 2002 right here. So this is a limited edition, not intended for circulation. It was only sold by the mint in bags or sets. And so this is a 2002 limited edition, like 3 million only, or 2.5 million were made. That's it. It was not intended for circulation. I don't think I have any more of those. I think every time we get one, we just put in a holder real quick. 2018s were not intended for circulation. They made like 6 million of those. There we go. Let me tap this up, fill them up, and we'll put them down out of reach so we don't spill them and go through them a second time. Anyone gifting memberships? All kinds of gifting memberships. They're flying out. You have to opt in for that to work. You can't just get it. You have to opt in. Make sure you're opted in. You never know. Here's a nice 1985 with some toning on it. Put that one in the holder. We had an 85 request the other day. We finally found one. Here's another nice 1985 Denver. It's a random lottery. Random lottery. Nicely toned, 1985D. Next up, another 1985 not toned. The not toner. So a couple of 85 Denvers. Did everyone in the tornado path do okay? Yes. That I know of. The Dallas people survived. We didn't have any, we had heavy rain and big wind, but no tornadoes in Dallas yesterday, according to Mrs. Cash. 1989, pretty good shine on the 89. 85, not so shiny. 83. Another 85. 84, we need that one. There's an 82 Philadelphia to go with our 82 Denver. '82P and '82D. Super chat. That's super. Super chat coming in from Extra-Gen Gambler. Thank you so much. Let me crimp the staples. We'll write them down. Thank you very much. Super chat, Extra-Gen with the double dip for the super chats today. RFM on the wheel. Braun, Mountain Billy. There's Uncle Cliff and Diana. There's Angie, the Duke, and Punky Power. Oh, Punky Power. Mr. POWER. Mr. Classics TV. I got Raymond, Old Painter, BLBR. Raymond, Old Painter. Very nice. There's Barbell Bar Rose and Tommy Mojica. T-O-M-M-Y-M-O-J-I-C-A. Very cool. And BLBR. Thank you so much for the super chat, Extra-Gen Gambler. The Duke with the super. The Duke. I forgot Extra-Gen, the second one. There we go. Got Real Braun, Angie, and D-Mac. Uncle Cliff. Then we got Uncle Cliff. We got Extra-Gen, RFM. And Jody FJ. Thank you so much. The Duke with the Super Dookie. The Duke says, dupe Extra-Gen. You got it. Extra-Gen duping coming up. I'm going to take yours all the way up to Extra-Gen. Where's that? Right there. We're going to double dip the double dip. Control copy. And don't forget the Diana double dip coming up at the end of the night. There we go. More names on the wheel. It's a lot of names on the wheel. All right, here's what we're going to do right now is we're going to spin the wheel and see what name comes up and give away a prize. You can pick your favorite set of $50. Where'd it go? I just added a wheel? That's not what I wanted to do. I want to spin the damn wheel. Spin the wheel. Here we go. Let's give away something right now. For those of you on the wheel right now is a random $50 giveaway. Kelly Lovato, look at that. Kelly Lovato is a winner. Kelly Lovato, you are a winner. We have some $50 and some quarters right now. Got the 2024 25 $50, the 76, 72, 1980, 1997, 1989, 1982, 1977. Then we have some quarters, including the 97, the 74s. And we have Eisenhower dollars. There's a 1976 Type 2, Philadelphia, or Denver. Those are also available. Kelly Lovato, what would you like? And Uncle Cliff, I'll get back to yours in just a moment. Congratulations, Kelly. There you go, the 76, the $50 or the Ike dollar? $50 or Ike dollar? Let me know. The Type 2, Philadelphia 76, right there. You got it, you're a winner. Kelly Lovato. Then Uncle Cliff, stand by. We'll get your super chat on the wheel. Very nice. Very cool. Thank you so much for that. And we'll get the Uncle Cliff super chat in just 1 second here. Let me package this baby up so I don't lose it. You are a winner. That's how easy it is right there. Boom, winner. All right, we got Uncle Cliff. I'm going to put the second wheel up with the members here in just a second. Uncle Cliff. We got birthday April 1st, 9 weeks early. Nobody believed dad. RBM. Uncle Cliff's dad. RB03 and McPuddin. Got you on there. You got a super chat from RB03. Nobody believed your dad. Come on. Very funny. Connect now. Why does it do this every freaking day? Steve Reeves, super chat. Thank you so much. Steve Reeves. You are on the wheel. Thank you so much for your support of the channel. And where's my PayPal? Here we go. PayPal, 8:53 p.m. That's us right here. We got RB03. Get 5 for this. RB03. We've got McPuddin. Got Mountain Billy. The Duke. BLB. BLBR. Love and Life. Firefly. Lori. Turtle Pays. Margie. Uncle Cliff. Kathy Keith. Tim Evans. Very cool. Oh my goodness. Mud Sharks Unite. Welcome. Tim Evans. There's Extra Gen and the 2. Followed by Beach. Florida Loon News. SLS. Raymond. Big D. Mel. Royce. Miss Cash. Sir Loon. There is the baby. Angie. Georgie. Ashley. Alexis. English Pool. The Duke says dupe RB03. You got it. The Duke with the duper. The duping Duke coming up. DMAC. Kaloon. Radio. Gold Chain Entertainment. Kaloon Helicopter. Shri. Keon. Tony. And JGNY51. John Guido on the wheel. Then we have the Duke. The Duke with the dupe. And then we grab all this. We take it up to RB03. There we go up here. Like this. There we go. And we're going to double dip it. Control copy. Paste. And there we go. The Duke double dip is on there. And coming up the Diana double dip with the Duke double dip. Lots of dip and dip tonight. Very good. Thanks for the membership, Mrs. Behaven. A lot of people being awesome sponsors tonight. Thank you for the thank you. 1982 Denver. Super Chat SLS. Thank you so much, SLS. We got DMAC. Uncle Cliff. RB03. SLS. Kathy Keith. Atlantis. From BC. There's Extra Gen. RFD. RFM. The Duke. That's me. Nat P. MB. And Big D. Lots of D's in there. Thank you so much, SLS, for the super chat. Links to Rinks is here. Cool. What's up, Links to Rinks? A 1982 PND set. I'll put that in a thing right away here. The Duke is on fire. Dupe and save some time. Typing dupe SLS. I will. Thank you so much, the Duke super chat. I'm gonna dupe the SLS. The Duke. Grab the Duke. Up to SLS. Control copy. And boom, it's been duped. Duping the dupe. Shoot this all the way down. Thank you very much. Let me grab a sip of beverage. Time for a break, everybody. Get yourself a drink. 116 thumbs ups right now. Can we get more? Let's see what our our subscribers are. 9553. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Help us get to 10,000 by the end of the month. If you have not subscribed yet, here's your chance to do it right there. You can do it, Diana. For duping the dupe. Mine shows 90. Not sure what that means. Earthquake is still here. Nice. All right, let's keep going here. Go back to the wheel. You guys can watch the wheel. Let me grab these. I want to get as many of these done as we can, so we have plenty of prizes tonight. 1998 Philadelphia. 1998 Philadelphia. Not a bad looking coin. This one has a die crack, or no die crack. So this is scarcer, I think. I think the die cracks are more prevalent. I may be wrong. Links to Rinks, a heck of a game. Thought you watched it. Good to have you here. 1998 Philly. Any of the 90s in good condition, you want to hold on to them. They're tough coins to get. It's a 97. Denver. 97D. And there. Shouldn't miss anything here. Nice. Hello, Kitty, Mr. Hedgehog. Good to see you. We have the 97s, got the 98P, and here's the 98D for a nice set. Super chat. Melody Couture, McMell coming in. Thank you, McMell. The super chat. McMell, $10 super chat. This one crimped real quick, then we'll put that on the wheel. There we go, and you get the special list over here. Ah, son of a bitch. Ow, mother. God. Sorry. Oh. God damn it. Oh. Oh. Hold on, right there. Oh. 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 All right, I'm back. God. All right, Melody, McMell. 1 second. I've lost feeling in my hand. 1 second. Let me type it in left-handed here. We got Braun, Jody, Turtle Pays, Duke, Raymond, Joey, D-Mac, Angie, Kathy Keith, Barbell Bar Rose. It's getting better. Starting to get feeling again. Uncle Cliff, L'Oreal, Mike Rose, Mama J, and Bart. Thank you for the super chat, Melody Couture. You're on the end of the month thing. I'm all right. Oh my God. Put $1 in the cuss jar and dupe Melody Couture. I will put $1 in the cuss jar. Dupe and Melody. Let's see if I can do this. I know how to do this. There we go. Control copy. Holy shit. That one made me nauseous. There we go. Thank you, the Duke. The Duke. The Duke. I'm going to owe a lot in the cuss jar here in a minute. Put 10 in and have a field day. Let me grab a soft drink. Give me 1 second. I'm on meds, so that's why it's been so good so far. My muscles clenched up right there and pinched the nerve. Sorry. 1 second. It calls for a special beverage. Melody Couture. Thank you so much, Melody. We're good. We're good. We're good. This will help me right here. If I don't spill it. Cheers. There we go. Boing. All right, Melody. Thank you so much. Melody McMell. Super chat. We got Mary Firefly. We got Margie. Oh my God. SLS. BLB. Hector and Nate. Dog. Hector. There is Tim Evans. SG. Rodney from Missouri. Mountain Billy. X to Jen. Followed by Luis C. Good to have you here. Mr. Tubby is on the wheel. Mr. Tubby, thank you so much. 71 Cowboys and T Mike. And Nathan. Very cool. Thank you so much. Melody Couture, Super Chat. Oh, no, it's fine. I'm perfectly fine. That's Monday night, Monday afternoon. Let's get Melody on the list. There we go. Melody on the list. Thank you so much. I'm on Percocets. Whatever that nerve that it pinched, it made my hand go numb. That was fun. It's coming back, though. I'm good. I am good. Let's keep going. I am good. Did I get the first one, too? Yes, we got both of them on there, Melody. Thank you so much. You are awesome. Thank you, Melody. We got double dipped on the Melody. Let's keep going here. We got the 97s, P&D. We need 98 P&D. Let's get a 97. All good, all good, all good. Sorry for the groaning. It just comes out. I can't stop it. Got a 300-star review on Whatnot today. Nice job, Uncle Cliff. 300. Hashtag I am good. I'm planning on having one arm. I'm going to be the Dave Dravecki of coins. So I got to learn how to do everything left-handed now. It's a nice 97p right there. Super nice. Hey now, Deadpool. Hey now. For the good reasons. Fantastic. All right, a couple more here. So we have some giveaways. We'll mix them and match them. 97 P and D. All right, let's put them in their holders and see what we have before we go any further. All right, what do we got here? What do we got here? We got a 97P. And it should be a 97D. There's 95. 2000. Which way did I go? 85s. Did I not do one? I thought I did a 97D. There it is right there, 97P and D. Take a look at these guys. Jim Adam made the majors with one arm, yep. Nice 97 pair right there. This is available tonight. 97's a long time ago. $1997P, 1997D, Kennedy. One exclamation point, they're nice. I was ready to call 911 from Maine and then realized I have no idea where you are other than Las Vegas. That was pretty funny. I like that. All right, 85. Let's see what we're going to do. That's funny. Yeah, there's an emergency. Where? I don't know. 82P and D. This is the 82P and D. The 82P is not the greatest. The D is good. And this one, they both have designer initials on them. 82P and D if you need them for your set. Wife and family are best medicine indeed. Got a few General Douglas MacArthur silver peso coins. Cool, from the Philippines. Nice. 1982P, 1982D. Extagen Gambler with a super chat. Extagen Gambler with a super chat. Let me get that on the wheel here. Thank you so much. Extagen. There we go. Fingers are working. And we've got Earthquake and Deadpool. And we got Chris Hansen. Very cool. Followed by Just TB. Still in Vegas. Hopefully you're making money. Just TB. Then we have Melody and the Baby. There we go, and Melody. Thank you so much for that. Extagen Gambler, super chat. Let me get you an extra Extagen on there. And let me get you on the end of the month here because you've been over the top. Thank you so much. Yeah, we'll go through the list of prizes here in a bit. Just trying to get the last few in here. We got 98P. We need a nice 98D to match it up. Is this a D? There's a big D right there. 98 Denver. Over the top like Stallone. Great movie. Happened here in Vegas. No to Vegas. You like the? Does he like the mountains and the snow? Go. So 98 PND. Take a look at these guys. 98 PND out of rolls. Nice and shiny. There you go. That's available tonight. I think we had fun tonight. Let's review what we've done. We learned about paper money tonight. We talked about the curse of the 120. We learned how to double dip and dupe. And I believe son of the bitch was said multiple times tonight. Lots to learn, lots to do. Here's a 1992. It's got some schmutz on it, but we'll keep that one. 98, 97, 96, just in case. 99, but it's got the scratch of death on it. We'll keep that one in a pocket. We learned bronze swims naked. What? I don't think we learned that tonight. 1990. There might be a 96 pair here. Tour of Fairbanks, Alaska. I'm gonna go down Pegger Road and show you the my friend Sean's sister taught me some stuff where she taught me. 1990 D. He wasn't my friend after that for some reason. I don't know why. I didn't do anything. 1996P, 1996D. Let's put those in holders. Is that a P or a D? There it is right there. Those two are better. Dennis O'Neill, super chat. Thank you, Big D. Big D on the wheel. He's out of the way here. Thank you, Big D. Who knew junior achievement was going to be that much fun? Big D. Big D. We've got Diana, Tina, and Angie. Then we got Margie, Uncle Cliff, and SLS. Then we have Love and Life, RB03. Jody, Deadpool, and Melody. McMell, Deadpool, and Jody. Thank you. And then Big D, bonus. And then Big D bonus. Very nice of you, Big D. On the end of the month drawing. Very kind of you. Another sip of this beautiful squirt beverage. Where were we? We were doing 96s. 96 P and D. Oops. Get back here. Maybe I already got the P done. Tonight we will do a special final five again. We'll do it at the end tonight. The final five. If you're still with us at the final five, you have a chance to win something special tonight. It's special. 2000, where'd that 96 go? 85, 95, 90. 97s. 96. 98. 79, 77, 78, 79, 76, 77, 79, 85. I had it in my hand. What did I do with it? Is this it right here? 97, 99, 96, 98, 97, 98P. There we go. That'll match with that one. 92 can go over here. 96P and D. There we go. 84. Put the rest of these away so we don't get confused. 72, 78. There we go. Put you guys away. Putting them away. Super chat. Melody. Shri Big D. Get this in here. Thank you, Melody Couture. Big Mel. McMell coming up. Move you guys out of the way. McMell on the wheel. Got Shri. Big D. Turtle Pays. Earthquake. It's Vegas time. Carmen. Falero. Chris Hansen. Nice job on the wheel. And McMell on the wheel bonus for you. Thank you so much. Adrian Coin Hunter, how you doing? Welcome. I love squirt. Wait. Let me double check over here, make sure we didn't miss any on this side. We're good over here. Let me finish this and let's give something away. Where did I put? There we go. I got the Super 5. There we go. This will be the final 5 right here. There's a hint what it is right there. All right, we got these guys. We got the Ike dollars. We'll do the rest of these another day. You guys in there. Gonna pick the rest of these back into a tube. Get them off the floor. 2000. There's a 2000D. I think we had a 2000P. We can make a set here with this one. Free stuff coming up indeed. If you have not subscribed, here's your chance to do it right now. 2000D. 2000D, oh, the same, okay. 85, 95, 90, 85, 96. We need to put this one in the holder, the 96P. Boomer Tuber, how you doing? Welcome. Doing coin stuff tonight. 96 P and D, another matched, semi-matched set. One of each. 96 P and D. If you guys aren't working on your $half set, you need to start. 1996 P, 1996 D. Very nice. You guys can go in a tube. Cleaning up our workspace here. You guys go in a tube. Like that. And these guys. There's an 88. Do that another day. You guys can go in there along with your friends. We'll see you next time on that one. These $half off the table. Yeah, bent it. Wrong tube top. There we go. Get you in there. Got the leftover ones from yesterday too. So we had the 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, and 25. If you need a 2025, we got uncirculated ones right there. 98D, 2000. Those guys, 85 with the toning. We'll put these guys off to the side. Okay, let's show you what we got. $15 will fetch you half a slice of pizza in Vegas. Yes, it will. Yeah, silver stopped in 1970. It was the last year for silver and $half. Unfortunately. We have 2024 and 2025 Denver $half. 1976 P&D, 1972. 1980, 1997, 1989, 1982, 1977, 1998, 1996, 1982, 1997. So some duplicates there, but they're all the nicer. So 1974 uncirculated quarters, 1979, 1997 uncirculated quarters. Got a 1976 Ike dollar, type 2. And we already gave away a Philadelphia one. Let's give away another Philadelphia one. Got another Philadelphia one here. Show me Philly. There we go. Another Ike. Moss Ikes. 1976 Philadelphia Ike dollar. Got that right there. Make sure I don't miss anything. There's one P and one D. One P and one D. There's a P and a D. One of each. One's a P, one's a D. One P, one D. There we go. This could also be for the final 5. Choice of those two. And let's see what else I had handy over here. And then let's get this thing underway. 1975 birth year note. 1975, right there. Remember those? Talked about that at the beginning. We got envelope to be named later. What is this one? That'll be named later. Okay. Let's give away some stuff, and then we'll go out and have some fun. Have a nice 1982 nickel. 82p nickel. That was a good collectible coin. 25. Got a George Washington dollar. Very cool. Got some sports cards. Got the Madonna rookie. The hockey guys. Alexander McGillney rookie. The other guys. What's those 3 there? Those are available. Got a hologram. And other sports figures include those packs that we had. How about a Marshall Falk rookie card? Anybody ever hear of Marshall Falk? There it is right there, Marshall Falk rookie card. Hall of Famer Marshall Falk. Also could be Ricky Henderson, another hockey guy. Barry Larkin rookie. Grapanov, Brodeur, Eddie Murray, Barry Sanders, another Marshall Falk rookie. Mike Modano, Felix Potvin, the Steve Young, Pat Falloon, and Adrian Beltre with the pop-up thing with the head stuff. And just let me show you, for those of you that did a $10 or more super chat in the month of March, we're going to be giving away at the end of the month for anyone that supports the channel with a $10 or more super chat or channel membership sponsors or anything $10 or more. This is the set we're giving away. It's the 1993-94 Thomas Jefferson coinage and currency set with all the paperwork here from the U.S. Mint. This is what came with it. Thomas Jefferson coinage and currency set. Comes with a silver dollar. What is silver's price right now? I haven't looked in a few hours. Hey Siri, what's the current price of silver? $84.96. $84.96. Hey Siri, what is 84.96 times 0.77? There's $65.42 worth of silver right there. This is the super rare nickel. Anywhere from $25 to $50 or more. Beautiful toning on the back. Nice special mint set nickel. Satin finish. And then the $2 bill from the United States Mint, Bureau of Printing and Engraving. It's the 1976 $2 bill. The original $2 bills when they came back. That's all together. Someone's going to win this absolutely free for those of you that have supported the channel with a $10 or more super chat or $10 or more for channel member sponsorships or whatever it might be. Appreciate you. That's why we put you on that special list each time. Chance to win. This is what the list's looking like right there. We got several of those going. Appreciate you all. And of course, we had the packs tonight of cards right there that we went through when we started the live stream tonight. Awesomeness. All right, let's give away some stuff. Hopefully you wrote some of that down. If not, we'll go through it again one more time somewhere. 89 and 80. I can put these over here. I'll have another chance to go through these half dollars in the future. Keep going through them, finding the good ones, making sets. It's fun. Just clean off of this. Let's have some working space. Don't go away. And why does my YouTube keep freezing? Mine too. I think it's those guys that are getting their butt kicked over there. Marshall Falk is like martial law in a strip club or brothel. You just walk around with your pants around your ankles and invoke Marshall Falk. I don't know. I danced as Marshall Falk once. Oh my God. He's a good guy. Misunderstood. Just yeah, he's a good guy. Got more people for our 10 of 10, all the different names here. Got more people, 10 of 10. Thank you all very much for your support. Appreciate you. Let me put this over here so we can wrap things in pink tonight. Be a pink wrapper tonight. Put you guys over here, tape you to this thing. Send your mailing address to stevedennis2121@gmail.com. I'll show it to you right here. Email your mailing address to stevedennis2121@gmail.com. stevedennis2121@gmail.com. We'll get that off to you. Who would like to win a prize? Hashtag I do. Coming up, moments away. We're going to do our channel members onto a special wheel. Just got to get this off here so I can type. Lots of stuff. Hopefully you wrote something down. Makes it quicker and easier. We can give more stuff away. If we spend lots of time deciding on stuff, it's harder to give more away, but we will do it as best we can tonight. And our plan is to go out and goof off after this with more stuff and junk. And if you saw one of these other dated at $50 and go, I really need that one, just let me know and we'll work our way through if you're a winner. All right. And this is a nicely starting to tone, beautiful 85 $50. That's available tonight. All right, now I accidentally hit spin. Let's see who the winner is. I accidentally hit spin. Turtle Pays. Turtle Pays is a winner. Turtle Pays, you are a winner. Congratulations on my accidental spin. Riding with Mike, how you doing? Hold on, y'all. Get you on the wheel. I think we're on subscriber only mode, aren't we? Turtle Pays. Turtle rigged. There you go. Turtle Pays, a winner. Turtle Pays. What's up, Dewey? Hello, everyone. Just got in from your AA meeting. Nice. AA Ron. Good to have you here. Riding with Mike. Good to see you. I'm going to get you on the wheel here in just a second. Let's get riding with Mike on the wheel. If you're not on the wheel yet, riding with Mike, and you're not a channel member, let me know right now. We'll get you on the wheel. If you're not on the wheel yet, say, hey, I'm not on the wheel yet. Can I get the Joe Montana card pack, please? Yes, you can. With Joe Montana card pack. This one right here. It's yours, Turtle Pays. TP is a winner. TP. Nice job, Turtle Pays. Not on yet. Let's see who's not on yet. New Fawn is not on yet. New Fawn, not on yet. There we go, got you. Nino Johnson, you're not on yet. Nino Johnson. There we go. Thank you, Kelly. Just got your email. Who else is not on yet? I got Riding with Mike. You're on there. David Blakely. David Blakely. And Northern Lights. You'll be on here in a moment because you're a channel member. John Ferreira. F-E-R-E-R-I-A. There you go, Ferreira. You're on there. Okay, let's go to our new wheel. Add a wheel. This is our second wheel. This will be for channel members only on this wheel. So channel members will get more chances to win. 95,555. Very cool. 95,555. Then I have to go to dashboard. And we have to go to down here. All members. Download the new people. Got that guy right there. Come on, open up, baby. Got our channel members on here. Grab everybody from here all the way down. Control copy. Go to Wheel of Names. So on this one, all the channel members on the Wheel of Names. What's up, Luis Martinez? Good to see you. All the new channel members are on there. All the existing channel members. I don't think I'm on the wheel yet, and I'm not a general. You're on the wheel. I got you on there, David. Got you on the wheel. All right, go back to wheel 1, and we're going to do the Diana double dip. Wheel 1, Diana double dip coming up right now. The Diana double dip on wheel 1. Here we go. Diana's double dipping. Control copy. Everybody on wheel 1 is on there again, like that. Boom. Wheel 1 double dipped. And we got Luis Martinez on here. Very nice. Okay. We're going to accidentally hit Justin BAQ. Yep. You're on the wheel. Spin both wheels. Here we go. Let's see. Always the left one's first to pick. The one on the right is second to pick. Here we go. Thank you, Luis Martinez. Is Deadpool and Drufus here. Deadpool and Drufus. Deadpool and Drufus. There's Deadpool. What would you like, sir? Deadpool and Drufus. Come on down. No Drufus? Okay. Deadpool is the Dicky Pack. The Dicky Pack is yours. Here we go. Curtis Dicky Pack for Deadpool. Nice job, Deadpool. Winner. Turtle Pays and Deadpool. The DP and TP. Awesome cards. Close it down. Here we go. Shuffle up. Spin it. Let's do it. Thank you very much. Gifts that keep on giving. That's what we do. SLS and Justin. Regular Justin. Regular Justin, the channel member. It's a channel member with the name Justin only. The second wheel is channel members only, so if it has a name like that, it has to match exactly like it. And SLS, you're a winner. What would you care for? SLS. There you go. SLS, what is your choice? Just incredible. Exactly. 5 wheel? What does that mean? You want to be on the 5 wheel? What I'll do is I'll start a wheel to pick a winner to be one of the 5 on the 5 wheel. So if you want to do that, we'll do a 3rd wheel. That will be a wheel to spin for everyone that wins a prize that wants to be on the wheel. And out of that, one person can join on the 5 wheel and we'll pick 4 other people. We can do that. Is that what you like to do? SLS. So there end up being 4 wheels tonight. Number 3. All right, so number 3. If you would like to be on a wheel to be on the wheel, there we go. SLS is our first entry. All right, here we go. Shuffle up. Oh, this is not going to work out at all. Let me take 4th off for now. Okay. And pay no attention to the 3rd name. All right, I have to hit spin all wheels. You know what? I'm just going to write your name down. Get rid of the 3rd wheel. It's going to be too confusing. All right, you're on the wheel to be on the wheel. Spin all wheels. Here we go. And if no one else picks it, then you're on there. Yeah, I'm confused too. So Big D and Z. Big D and Z. Big D and Z. Congratulations, Big D and Z. White dollar. Do you want the P or the D on the Ike? We got the P or the D. The P or the D for Big D. How about both of them? I'll just give you both. We'll give you both. Big D gets both. Big D gets 2. There we go. Thank you, Big D. Of a priority coming your way shortly. Big D gets 2. All right, couple more here. Spin the wheels. Thank you. Appreciate you very much. Mama J and Annie Ringgold, Gimbald, Rajimbald. Mama J, are you here? That's Mama J. That's dyslexic Mama J right there. Mama J. 7777. Come in, Mama J. Assistant to the Assistant Traveling Secretary. Mama J, you're a winner. Couple more moments. Is Mama J here? Spin the wheel. Waiting for Mama J. Mama J and Mr. Nublets. Mama J and Mr. Nublets. Executive Super Senior Assistant Coach. Executive Super Senior Assistant Coach is the next promotion. Mama J back to back. Mama J and Mr. Nublets. All right, here we go. Spin the wheels. Then after that, it's Chief Executive Senior Assistant Coach. SLS and Greg Fernandez. SLS and Greg Fernandez. SLS, Greg Fernandez. Amazing. SLS and Greg Fernandez. You want to go on again? Let me know. Almost guarantees you a spot. It's up to you. Put me on that wheel again. You got it. All right. SLS. There we go. Nice job. Spin the wheel. Spinning the wheel. Nice. Brawn and engine. Brawn and engine. The wheel of SLS. Brawn and engine. Brawn and engine. Also have the unopened hockey packs available. 1990-91. Brawn and engine. What would you like? Brawn or engine? A card. You got it. We have the Hockey Dudes hologram. Alexander McGillney, Ricky Henderson, the Hockey Dude hologram. Larkin, Glapanov, Brodeur, Murray, Sanders, Marshall Falk, Madano, Potvin, Steve Young, Falloon, Beltry, Falk, and Madano. Or anything else you can think of. Which one would you care for? Barry Sanders it is. Barry Sanders is a winner. Barry Sanders, nice. This, like this, like this, like this. I'm gonna save some paper, save a tree. RB03. Very nice. There you go, spin again. Real Braun is that kid 916. Real Braun, and it's that kid 916. Back-to-back bronze. Back-to-back bronze. What would you like? It's a double wheel win tonight. Double wheel winner tonight. Gifted to Melody Couture. Melody, it's your pick. Melody Couture. It is your pick. Melody Couture. Congratulations, Melody. Melody. That's Denver. A scratched Philly. What would you like, Melody Couture? You guys pick for me. Ooh, tough call. What do you guys think for Melody? How about $2 Ike dollars? Get you the pair. 76P and 76D Ike dollars for Melody. What do you guys think? Winner Melody. Let me know if that works for you guys. Melody wants to go on the wheel? You want to do the wheel? It's the wheel to win the wheel. It's not the wheel, but it's the wheel to be on the wheel. Let me know what you guys think. All right, I know what we're going to do. I know what we're going to do. You can get these two, and we'll do that too. We'll do it all. There we go. There we go. We'll make it work out. All right. A couple more here, and then we'll do the wheel to the wheel to the wheel. Spinning the wheels. Here we go. She got both 76s. Sirloon and up 1989. Sirloon and up 1989. Sirloon and up 1989. Let me know if you guys know of either one of those folks. Sirloon or up 1989. Sirloon or up 1989. Let me know if you're here. Sirloon up 1989. Sirloon picked a bone. Sirloon picked a bone. What? Hold on. All right, I guess we'll spin on. Oh, Sirloon is here, folks. Sirloon is here. Sirloon is here. What would you like, Sirloon? Does anyone know what Sirloon would like? Sir Loon says, do you have gold? Yes, we have some gold to give away. For Sir Loon, would you like this set right here? Just let me know if you'd like this set right here. And this could be yours. Sir Loon says yes. Okay, let's see what we got here for Sir Loon. Sir Loon would like this set right here. Take a look. It's got a certificate of authenticity. And in it is this 1987 $5 gold piece right here. A $5 gold piece worth about $1,200. Congratulations, Sir Loon. You asked for tonight's gold coin. You got it. Sir Loon is a winner. Congratulations. Sir Loon, tonight's winner of gold. Very good. Good pick, Sir Loon. Very nice. All right, let's keep going. $5 US gold coin right there. Another winner. How about Lori L. and Toby Weldon? Lori L. and Toby Weldon. Lori L. and Toby Weldon. Lori L. There's L'Oreal. L'Oreal, are you here? There you are. Pass my win to Adrian. Adrian, you're up. Adrian. Adrian, are you here? Come in, Adrian. Adrian, come on in. No Adrian? There we are. Thank you. Thank you, Adrian. Coin hunting. What would you care for? Ike is what Adrian chose. Let's see if I got another Ike here. I've got a 1976. The rest of these are crap. There we go. This Adrian, you're a winner. I'm going to send you two Eisenhower dollars, 1976 P&D. 1976 P&D. One of each. Tonight is one of each night. 1976 P&D. Be sure to send me your mailing address. SteveDennis2121 @gmail.com. All right, we're out of Ikes now. The rest of them are all crap. There's nothing good there. Done with the Ikes. Adrian, coin hunting. Very cool. All right, let's do our last five. The final five now. The final five coming up. It's probably going to be the final six. All right, close this down. We're going to add wheel number 3. And on this one, we're going to add SLS, Melody, and SLS. There we go. So we're going to spin to see who goes on the final 5, maybe 6 wheel. Here's our first spin. Our first winner is SLS on the wheel. SLS on the wheel. Let's do our second winner, spinning the wheel. Melody. And BLB, are you here? And Vegas to Cali, are you here? Melody, BLB or Vegas to Cali, are you here? Vegas to Cali, BLB or Melody? There's BLB. All right. Very nice. And let's get a couple more here. Shuffle up, spin the wheel. You just drove Vegas to Cali. Nice. Mrs. Cash and coolest Grammy in town. Mrs. Cash, coolest Grammy in town. Mrs. Cash, coolest Grammy in town. Are you here? Very nice. Spinning the wheel. I don't think Mrs. Cash is here. Braun. There you go. Thank you, Angie. Appreciate that. Kathy Keith and Felix Schuster. Kathy Keith, Felix Schuster. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kathy Keith. Are you here? Mrs. Cash will take a $5 coin. Let me see if I have one. Kathy Keith is on the wheel. All right, here we go. You need one or two more. We may do a 6, final 6. The final 5 has become the final 6 tonight. Uncle Cliff and Fernando Sandoval. Uncle Cliff, Fernando Sandoval, are you here? Uncle Cliff or Fernando Sandoval, are you here? There's Uncle Cliff. And then whose birthday is it today? Is it anybody's birthday today? Anybody's birthday today? All right, here we go. Spin all wheels. Here's was a 6. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got here. Is there a Extogen Gambler, Walks with Lucy, or Jared Hawbaker? Extogen Gambler, Walks with Lucy, or Jared Hawbaker? Extogen, are you here? All right. Got our final wheel. It's a little bigger than normal. Let's do it. The final wheel is here. Tonight's final wheel has growth spurt. There you are. You're going to donate to Island Jenny? Look at that, Extogen Gambler to donate to Island Jenny. So we have Island Jenny. We have SLS. We have Melody. BLB. Kathy Keith, Uncle Cliff, Jared Hawbaker. All right, there we go. That's our final wheel tonight. Everyone that is not a winner goes on the drawing for the end of the month. So let me get that list ready. This will be for the 10 for March for 3/11. When your name comes up, you go on the list unless you're the last person, and then you get to pick a prize. And tonight there's a couple of options to pick that were not available to everybody else. One is the final 5 or number 4. Your choice, all right? So, or you can pick any of the other stuff that we had. Here we go. We're going to shuffle it 13 times to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. First spin. Here we go. First spin. Deadpool. Oh, BLB on the drawing for the end of the month. BLB. Here we go. 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Spin it. Good luck, everybody. Melody on the drawing for the Thomas Jefferson set. 13 spins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Spinning it. SLS on the drawing at the end of the month. Shuffle. Spin it. Jared on the drawing at the end of the month. Jared Hawbaker on the drawing at the end of the month. Congratulations. Down to 3. Shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Spinning it. Island Jenny. Island Jenny. On the drawing for the end of the month. We're down to the final 2. The next name that comes up will be on the drawing. The other person can pick a prize. Shuffle out 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and spin. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you, Laura Beers. Thank you, Weeb. Thank you, Call Me Aaron. Kathy Keith is on the list for the end of the month. And Uncle Cliff, you get to pick a prize. What would you like, Uncle Cliff? Uncle Cliff. Your choice, Uncle Cliff. Uncle Cliff. Uncle Cliff says, woohoo, 5 envelope, please. Coach, the final 5 is a Mercury dime, 1927? 1927 Mercury dime right there. Uncle Cliff is a winner. 1927 Mercury dime for Uncle Cliff. Nice job. Congratulations, Uncle Cliff. Thank you to the rest of you who are on the wheel for on the drawing for the end of the month. And let me put this in a thing with the stuff for you. Uncle Cliff is a winner. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to do some things, and I'm going to head out, and we're going to go play our $60 free play before it expires at the Tuscany here in a little bit. Join me on the other channel. Let me do this real quick, Uncle Cliff. Let me set it up before you go away. Don't go anywhere. Switch account to Las Vegas Private Eye. And we're going to set up a live stream for 30 minutes from now, which is going to be start at, what time is it now? 10. We'll put it for 10:35 p.m. And we'll get this thing like that, and go. Start it. So take a look at Las Vegas Private Eye. We're going to take a picture of this. That'll be your thumbnail right there. There we go. Live stream, Vegas stuff, Las Vegas Private Eye, live investigations, casino review, food fun, right there. That's what it's called. Thank you all for being here, everybody. We will see you shortly over on Las Vegas Private Eye. 27 is my best friend's number who's died. Okay. Oh, fantastic. That's fantastic. Thank you all. You guys are the best. What a great night. I had fun. Hopefully you had fun. Thank you all for what you do. Happy birthday, Jared. And we'll see you soon over on Las Vegas Private Eye. Some pictures for you. There's my, is that the dollar one? That's the dollar slot machine. Right there. I got that one. That's when I was hanging out with Tiger Woods. Bitcoin, baby. Who was around 6 years ago? This is me hanging out 6 years ago with Mini Elvis. That was me at the University of Arizona with Mini Elvis. There we go. All right, y'all. Have a good one. 6 years ago, on this day, I was in San Francisco, flying back by the virus ship. It hadn't kicked in yet. It's a day or two away from shutting down the entire world. Aloha, everyone.